Hello everyone,
Hi guys,
I'm Manny,
and I'm David.
and you're watching another 2000 point Warhammer 40k battle report. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and notifications bell just below David there, so you know each time we release one of these videos. And if you would like meta-analysis videos,
More money.
more money, and amazing discounts off our web store, or if you would just like to support the channel, then head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. Right, straight into it. Be'lakor is out today. I've got Be'lakor. I'm so excited. Massive Chaos fan. And what have you bought, David?
I've got a triple Catan.
Oof.
Because I was like, money can ignore invulns, so what?
Be'lakor and his boys versus Triple Catan. Let's see what happens when they hit each other. Show you the lists. So Be'lakor is out for the first time on the channel now, and he's brought his friends with him. He's got all the big boy demons here. I'm actually really excited to use this. I've been using Monster Mash before, but you know, I had Lords of Change, Keepers, I had 2 Bloodthirsters in the army, I had loads of stuff like that, Nurglings and stuff. But now I've got all the Slaanesh ready, so I just wanted to get it on, and I love Slaanesh. I think they're really cool, and Be'lakor is a beast. Let's have a look what we got then. So we got first of all, we got a battalion detachment. And this is the battalion detachment that's free because my warlord's in there. So my warlord is the Lord of Change. Big chicken. So he's the warlord of the detachment. His warlord trait is incorporeal form. So it's -1 to all damage, characteristic of all attacks that target him. So he reduces damage by 1. And then I've paid a CB for him to be an exalted Lord of Change and given him the aura of mutability. So he has a 6+ feel no pain, and any wounds that he negates with that, he also regains that many wounds back that he's lost, which is very, very powerful. And I've given him the impossible robe. So with him being Zinch, having the impossible robe, he's got a 3+ invulnerable. So he's got a 3+ invulnerable save, reduces damage by 1, and has a 6+ feel no pain that also heals wounds back. Absolute monster. And then his powers, I've given him Gaze of Fate so I can get a reroll, Boon of Change so I could buff Be'lakor because he has the Zinch keyword, and Infernal Gateway to do some damage with, and obviously he's got Smite. So that's him. And I've given him the Rod, so his Smite's a 30-inch range because I had point spare, so his Smites have a 30-inch range. In that detachment, I also have Be'lakor, big boy Be'lakor, and Be'lakor, he's got nothing really. He can't take any warlord traits or relics or anything, but he's just a beast with his natural abilities. And his powers, I've given him Betraying Shades so he can do mortal wounds, because he could do Betraying Shades and Smite at the same time and pump out quite a few mortal wounds. But also I've given him Penumbral Curse because it can make units -1 to wound when they hit me. So, you know, like in combat, it's gonna help against like big things that hit me, or like things like Vanguard Veterans. Could you imagine Vanguard Veterans charging into these and going, oh, you -1 to wound. Now you wounded me. Yeah, you've got full rerolls to wound because you got Lightning Claws, but you wounded me on 6s with rerolls. It just increases your survivability so much. So I think Penumbral Curse is key to the list working. Then in that detachment, I've also got Shalaxi Hellbane. So Shalaxi is in this mixed detachment, not in a pure Slaanesh detachment, meaning she doesn't gain the Locus. So I've got Shalaxi Hellbane, and she's got Delightful Agonies for a 6 Feel No Pain and Symphony of Pain to make things -1 to hit. And the troops in that detachment, I've got 2 units of 10 Demonettes and 1 unit of 10 Brimstones, just because they can all do actions and stuff, and, you know, Demonettes are quite quick. Then I've got a second battalion detachment, and this one's got loads of exalted guys in there. So I've got a second battalion detachment, and this one is pure Allegiance of Slaanesh. So all of the keepers, there's 3 Keepers of Secrets in the detachment as my HQs, and all 3 keepers gain the Locus, the Slaanesh Locus. I think it's called the Locus of Swiftness. So basically all Slaanesh units within 6 inches of them can charge even if they've advanced. So that means Shalaxi and Be'lakor can't innately advance and charge, but if Shalaxi and Be'lakor are within 6 inches of the keepers when they charge, then they can advance and charge, because Be'lakor still has the Slaanesh keyword, which is really nice. So there's 3 keepers, and they're all exalted keepers. So it cost me 3 CPs for the detachment and 3 CPs to make them all exalted. Now, the first one that was exalted, I just picked the #1 exalted trait for her. So she's got +2 to her movement and +1 to all advance and charge rolls. Really, really fast. The other one, I chose the 4+ invulnerable save for. So the second one's got a 4+ invulnerable. And both of those keepers have got Purveying of Slaanesh for some mortal wounds and Hysterical Frenzy to make a Slaanesh unit fight in the psychic phase. Then the other keeper, the third one, I rolled for her. I paid a CP to give her the Forbidden Gem because the Forbidden Gem is just amazing, absolutely incredible. She's got the Forbidden Gem. and I rolled for her traits. She also got the 4-up invulnerable save, just like keeper number 2, but then she got number 6 as well, meaning that she can heroically intervene 6 inches, and also when she consolidates, she can consolidate D3 plus 3 inches. And she got the gem on top of that, so she's absolutely brutal. And the troops in that detachment, surprise, surprise, are 3 units of 10 demonettes. So overall, I got 50 demonettes. They're quick, they can do actions, and they do have a bucket ton of attacks when they get there. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this list. Let's see how it gets on against Triple Catan.
So this is my Necron list. This is actually one of my tournament lists, the Triple Catan list that I got 5th in the GT, I think, in here in Glasshammer. So it's a really cool list. It's a really gimmicky, but it's so fun to play. You have to try it. So I'll start off by explaining they're all relentlessly expansionist and eternal conquerors. So they are all OBSEC, and they all move 6 inches before the game, which is huge. So the army revolves all around 3 Catans, hence the name Triple Catan list. I've got a Void Dragon, and Void Dragon has his own power, Voltaic Storm. And he's also got Transdimensional Thunderbolt. That means he's got 2 24-inch targetable powers. So he can pick out units that are hidden in the back. Then I've got a Nightbringer, and I've given him Antimatter Meteor, which is the closest unit within 24 inches, gets a lot of mortal wounds dumped on their face. And Gaze of Death, which is his own power. And then I've got a Transcendent Catan. And the upgrade I've gotten for him is Untamed Power, which means he gets additional 1 attack and strength. So he's strength 7 and 6 attacks. So he becomes like all the other Catans with D6 damage. He's just bonkers. And he knows 2 Catan powers, but he can only cast 1. So because all the good powers are on the main Catans, he's kind of left with the situational ones. And since he can only cast 1, I've taken Time's Arrow, which is in case I face characters that have below 6 wounds. I roll a d6, and if I match their wound characteristics, they just die, which is insane, especially against Death Guard. And the second power he's got is Sky of Falling Stars. It's when I face a horde, I pick 3 units within 24 inches, and they all take D3 mortal wounds if I roll less than models in the unit on a d6, unless I roll a 6, which automatically fails. So them 3 fly around, can only take 3 wounds a phase. They have 4-up invulnerable, and they're just bonkers hard to kill when there's 3 of them, and they just spread around and create kill zones that cannot be accessed by most armies. And then to support them and play the mission, I've got a very fast-moving core of my army, which is Wraiths. I've got 3 units of 3 Wraiths. And they've got 12-inch move. They can move 6 inches before the game. They can move through walls and units. And they're all OBSEC. So they're super tough with toughness 5. And they just move off, sit on the objectives, and gather me points, hiding away. Or if someone deploys badly, I can charge turn 1 because I effectively move 18 inches and charge. Then I've got 3 units of Hidden Destroyers, and this is a weird choice because you don't really see them on the table much because they're very fragile. With toughness 4 and 4-up saves, they don't even have an invuln. But with Chronomancers, they become stronger. They can Deep Strike because they're borrowing, and they can also be taken off the table for 1 CP and come back, just like Phobos units for Space Marines. So they're literally just flying around the board, playing the mission. They're small enough to hide, and they're also OBSEC. And they're destroyers with flat 3 and flat 2 damage and little claw attacks with real ones to hit. So if they get into something, they usually kill it. But their job is not really to kill stuff. Their job is to be on the board and play the mission, while people have to deal with the Catans. Then I've got 2 units of 5 Flayed Ones. It's a must in the list because they do my rod. They just pop up behind my enemy and do it because they're very small bases. I've also got 2 units of 2 Crypto Thralls because it's really hard to build a Necron list without them. They're super tough with toughness 5, they're pretty killy around Chronomancers, and they sit on my home objectives, and they also do Rod. Then the 2 characters I've got a Chronomancer to buff up one of my Ophidian Destroyer squads with 5-up invuln and reroll charges. And he's also, I bought him Entropic Lance with D3 plus 3 damage because now it's a 10-point upgrade. And he's got Enduring Will with Veil of Darkness. He cannot really take anyone with him, but the idea is to just, he can jump and appear somewhere and shoot it in the back, and then it's hard to kill him because he's -1 damage. And I've got a Lord for 70 points just because I needed some cheap HQ, and I was 10 points short after they changed the Chronomancer point value. So I took away 10 points from the Chronomancer and put it up to this one. So now it's 90 and 70 rather than 80 and 80. I've been robbed, but that's what I'm left with. And that's basically my list. It's 3 detachments. It's Vanguard, Outrider, and auxiliary support detachment. So I'm left with 4 in the beginning. So it's enough.
Secondaries, people! So, first one, straight in there, mental interrogation. It's not very often that you take things from the Warpcraft secondary, but I've got 6 monsters, and all 6 of them are Psychers. Now, the Slaanesh powers are good, but for that reason, you double up on the 4 good ones. So 2 of my keepers have exactly the same powers, and 1 of the keepers in Shalaxi have exactly the same powers. So I know every single turn there's going to be at least one of them that doesn't really need to do their powers. So mental interrogation is perfect. So one of them just has to be within 24 of a character, and David's got 3 Catans. So if I'm within 24 of a Catan, then I can just do that. It's warp charge value 4 and I get 3 points a turn. So that's the secondary. Like, that's the one secondary I'm pretty confident I can get like 12 to 15 points on. That's the one I'm going for. Then second one, I've gone for Raise the Banners, purely because it is the overrun mission. There are 3 either in my deployment zone or right next to my deployment zone. So I'm pretty confident I can raise 3 banners there. Hopefully David doesn't go first, because I know he moves before the game, and if he comes over to me, he can stop me raising banners for a turn. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and I can just raise 3 banners, and they'll just be there from the get-go. And I know at some point David will come and take them down because he's objective secured, but I should be able to get 10 points on that. That's why it's my second one. So Warpcraft first, because I'm hoping to get 12 to 15. Then Raise the Banners, because I'm hoping to get about 10 points on that one. And then my third one, I went for Engage on All Fronts. I think I can reliably be in 3 out of the 4 quarters in every turn. I will be strategically reserving some of my Demonettes so that they can walk on into a quarter in 2 different turns. And then turns 4 and 5, I should easily be able to get there with a keeper. Even turn 1, maybe. So 8 to 10 points, and I'll be really happy with Engage on All Fronts as well. So they're all solid up there, like 12, 10, 10. Let's give David a good run for his money.
So the secondaries I've taken are very simple against Manny's list. I've taken Assassinate because he's got 5 or 6 greater demons. There's a lot of them just running around, and they are just asking to be killed. Everyone I kill is 3 points, and doubling up on it because I don't have any Psychers because I'm Necrons. I've taken Avoid the Witch. So every keeper, every greater demon I kill, Manny has is a Psyker. So I'll get 6 points for every kill. And if triple Catan, all my army does is kill stuff. Because my OPSEC units that run around are gonna get killed sooner or later, I'll make sure that Manny's demons don't survive till the end of the game to get 15 points on each. And then the last one I've taken is the one I always take, is Retrieve Data, because I've got 2 units of Flayed Ones and 2 units of Crypto Flowers that just skid around the board and are literally not targeted by anything because they're too small and meaningless, and they get me 12 points every game.
The mission for today's game is Overrun. This is mission number 31 of the Strike Force missions from the Grand Tournament 2020 pack. The secondary objective for this mission is Overrun. Right, I got Be'lakor out for the first time. Yeah, it's all about Be'lakor. He's right there. He's not scared.
I can see him.
He was like the second drop.
Yeah.
He went straight there. He's camouflaging in the ruin there. Basically, what I did was I frontlined a few of them. So Be'lakor is basically right on the front line, but he's just hidden, so he couldn't get. David couldn't hit him with the antimatter meteor if he went first. And then Big Chicken just went on the line because he's never scared in any game. Yeah. He's so insanely hard to take down. So I'd push him forward no matter what happened. The one that's got the gem has stayed very close to the Lord of Change and Be'lakor because it's going to be key in a turn, and I'm pretty damn sure of that. And also, she can make Be'lakor advance and charge if he is within 6 inches of her, because she's from the pure Slaanesh battalion detachment. So if Be'lakor advances and ends, and then the keeper advances and ends within 6 of Be'lakor can still charge after that, because he does have the Slaanesh keyword.
That sounds like cheating to me.
So he can't get the locus himself if he's in a Slaanesh detachment, because he owes allegiance to 4 gods, not 1. Mm-hmm. But he still has the Slaanesh keyword, so abilities that affect Slaanesh demon units will still affect him as long as he's within range of them. So that's pretty cool. And then I've got these 3 keepers over here. I put 2 keepers at the front, and they're protecting Shalaxi. I really like Shalaxi. I think she's cool as hell. She's not the best choice. Obviously, the keepers are slightly better than her in some games and stuff like that. But in combat, I think Shalaxi, she's better in combat than they are, but also she's harder to kill in combat than they are. So I do really like her for that reason. And that's why I put her with 2 of them. The interesting thing I did here was I put all of my troops here within the back 2 inches of my board edge, so that if his Transcendent Catan went on the front line and moved 8 inches towards me, 24 would end like a millimeter in front of their bases. So he physically can't do Sky of Falling Stars on my infantry here. And these ones just went right by Be'lakor because they went a bit further forwards because I have to get to this objective here. And then it just meant that, you know, if he wants to do that with the Transcendent Catan, he's standing right in front of Be'lakor, which I don't really care about then. And over here, my brims are a little bit further forwards, but that's because I need to move 5 inches to here and raise a banner. So I've placed my infantry units where they can raise banners, and then my monsters where they can like threaten the midboard and make David think about which units he wants to leave on his objectives, because I hit pretty hard. What about you, David? What did you do here?
So I've got a similar idea. My entire army moves 6 inches before the game, so I'm very safe just deploying on the line, whatever I want to do. So I'm aware of Mani's psychic output. He doesn't have ranged attacks, but he does have psychic output.
Whoa.
Wow.
You don't think my 3 whips are ranged
What's
attacks?
the range of the whip? What's the range of the whip?
6 inches.
Whip, yeah. You know I can stick that. So basically, when he comes out, the only threat for me is Smites and Infernal Gateway. That's why all my Catans are 3 inches behind the closest model unit, whatever it is. So they're not gonna get mortal wounded turn 1, and that's the biggest thing. Because I'm planning to get into the midboard and then threaten Mani and try to, with my army being so fast, I'm gonna try to deny his banners for as long as I can to deny his points. Because my secondaries are very killy, so all I care about is all these units will move 6 inches before the game forward and then block off the midboard, and Catans will wait in the middle. And the idea is money has to come to me, so I get the counter charge.
You promise you're going to do that?
No.
So if I go first, your whole army's going to move 6 inches forward?
No, not necessarily. But the idea is I can block off the gaps where money has to get through.
Yes.
And I can put 1 unit here to block off Smites, and then my Catans can wait in here.
Yeah, the only 2 guys that can fly in my army, guys, is the Lord of Change and Be'lakor. Other than that, the keepers have to actually be able to go through what they go through. So if David blocks these gaps off, I mean, even though I have like a 14-inch move, up this ruin is like 7 inches, and then down is 7 inches.
And then
I can't physically, like, I'd have to roll like a 4 to just go, I'm going from here to here with 18-inch move. You'd make me go from here to like here, like just go like this. Which is terrible for me, you know, like, so there's only a few gaps where I can go for. We made sure that, you know, you can fit, because we like to make sure that you can fit an Imperial Knight through every gap on our board. So, you know, it's made for Imperial Knights being able to move properly. But, like we say, because there's massive terrains, there's only a few gaps on the board anyway.
So basically I can make that quarter mine and block off money from coming through. And if he wants to come all the way up here, I have a time to respond to him, because Be'lakor ignores my invulnerable.
Oh yeah,
and I ignore his invulnerable.
Yes,
so we kind of don't want to get hit by each other.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting game. Now, I would not going to lie, I would like to go second. I would like for David to come forward and start blocking off, because it means that, like, okay, I don't want to have to fight David turn 1, but if he goes first and he comes forward and tries to block off stuff, at least I'm killing stuff straight away. Like, I know I won't be able to... I know, even if he comes forward, I know I won't be able to do too much damage, and he will probably protect his Catans behind his Destroyers and his Wraiths. But what it does mean is I get into some juicy stuff. If he tries to block these paths here off, with Wraiths and Ophidians, then at least I can charge stuff turn 1. Yeah. I don't want to do nothing in my turn 1. I want to be able to do something in my turn 1 at least. So I hope to go second.
Yeah, but it's not ideal for you because you're flat 3 damage and I'm 3 wounds.
Exactly. So. That's why I want to go second. I want to respond to David. Right then, David, what colour dice are you going to roll? I'll roll the other one. Oh, you're going with orange. I'm going to have to roll a white one then. Oh,
let's see. Oh, no.
Yeah, I can roll less than a 5. Yeah, boy. So, David's Necrons are going first. See what he does.
Okay, so my movement phase. I went first, not ideal, but I can still do a lot of stuff. So I moved 6 inches and my normal moved together because it's just faster and easier.
Oh yeah, you get to move 6 inches before the game, don't you? So
but
you
if
just
I go
move that
first,
and you
might
move
as
them
well,
together. Yeah.
So I moved from behind the wall here, and the reason is Money can fly, so there's no point moving up here to block him.
Yep.
So I moved up here, so when he comes out, the closest he can land is here. Belacor, even if he rolls a 6, cannot land on the top because he doesn't have the range. Big Chicken can, but if he does, it's a big risk, so I don't think Money's going for this. I basically don't want Belacor advancing here and being a threat and then charging, because he can advance and charge around keepers.
Yeah.
These guys, like I said, just moved to the middle. They blocked off that area. So this is the closest Wraith to Money if he casts through the wall. And he's outside of 3 inches of this squad, so Mortal Wounds will only go on 1 if he doesn't fill a gateway.
Okay, yeah.
This squad didn't advance. They moved 10.
Oh yes. This is an interesting plan.
Actually, I've got Sudden Storm to 1, so they're an inch further.
An inch further,
so
yeah.
they have to roll a 9, not a 10.
So here you go, guys. Basically, David moved them just 16 forwards. So that 70, yeah, basically you can move 6 before the game, then they have a 10-inch move, but 11 because he's in Sudden Storm. So they moved 6 and then another 11 forwards, and they were 10 away from there, but we've just remembered the Sudden Storm. So they're just out of 9 of the Keeper. So they only have to roll a 9-inch charge.
And I put Chronometer on them, so they get reroll charges and 5 available.
Oh, nice.
And then
from the Chronomancer.
Yeah.
Nice.
So these Catans moved because they deployed just in range to move 8 and cast 24-inch powers on this Keeper.
Yep.
So I've got Antimatter Meteor and Transdimensional Thunderbolt, and they can both go for that Keeper.
Nice.
So my plan turn 1 is to deny that raising that banner because I'm within 3 inches.
Oh yeah, with the Wraiths, yeah.
And then charge that Keeper and possibly kill it, and maybe consolidate into here, and then I can stop that banner going up as well.
Just block the path. Ah, yeah, okay. Stop multiple banners going up.
Yeah, I stop the banner and stop you moving up.
Nice.
So,
okay. Oh, look how happy he is. Look how happy he is.
Yeah. And this Catan had to advance because he was Money played outside of 24, so he sadly just advanced behind.
Nice.
And that's basically my plan. These guys will be retrieving data in that quarter.
Oh yes, retrieving data.
These guys are waiting for their turn. They're just sitting on objectives. And I'm trying to be safe from Money coming down and killing stuff because I know he's got his reserves. So we need units to spread out behind me and just block him because he knows I'm coming out to fight him.
Yes.
So the backfield has to be protected somehow.
Yes.
So, Catan powers?
Catan powers.
So,
right
these never go off when they need to go off.
What are you doing first?
So, I'm going to start with my Nightbringer. And he's going to do Antimatter Meteor. It goes off on 3+, and the 6 is the 3+3.
Good luck, mate. Good luck.
Yeah, 3 mortal wounds.
3 more wounds?
Yep, just 3 flat mortal wounds. And then Transdimensional Thunderbolt goes off on 2+, and that's D3. Yeah.
1 though, 1.
Oh.
I told you.
So she takes 4.
4 more wounds.
But then around her, there's 3 units in range. And on a 4+, you're going to take 1 mortal wound.
Oh, nice.
So Brimstones. Yep. Keeper
Shalaxi.
Shalaxi. Yep. And the other keeper. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. They are on fire, bro. Yeah. I'm loving it. Right then, so this Keeper here took 4, so she's down to 12 wounds now. And then Shalaxi is down to 15. Shalaxi's down to 15. This one here is also down to 15. And 1 Brimstone Horror is dead. Yeah. There's one that was broken, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, the one that lost a mate.
Look, his pal died. There's meant to be 2 of them on there. Only 1's there. His pal died. So yeah, so they're down to 15 each. Shalaxi and this Keeper. And that one's down to 12. Ooh, okay, David.
So
okay.
No, I don't have any shooting that range.
That was fairly decent for Catan Powers, wasn't it? I like that, mate.
Usually one doesn't go off, right?
Yeah, so, that's quite nice.
I was thinking, do I feel spicy and do a random one?
Your only danger with a random one
is
1 or a 6. There's only 2 that work at that range, isn't there? Yeah, the other 4 don't work.
Normally I would, but I'm trying to play better in that game. So all I have is the charge. I need to roll a 9 with a reroll.
Oh, here you come, bro. Here you come.
Okay, close.
But you have a reroll.
Oh, yes! Yeah!
They're in. I love it. I bloody love it.
That's a quick turn, but a lot is going to happen. So they're going to go... Boop.
Here they come. Just obviously out of 3 of my other keepers, right?
Out of 3.
Very nice.
And then just going to pile in, so one of them stays on it.
One of them gets some objective.
And blocks you. And then they fight.
No problem.
Yeah, and I see, I predicted I'm going to make the charge.
I will be using Monty B.
Yeah.
I will be using one
Minus one
CP
attack?
for Aqua Science, yeah. So
I
minus one
hate
attack.
this.
I hate this.
So I know I'm gonna make the charge. I have the book open.
So
they have
it's
three
minus
attacks.
one. It's minus one of your attack's characteristics. So you know that additional attacks you make with the other profile,
Yeah.
they're not affected.
Okay.
You still make the same amount of additional
Okay,
attacks.
so I make 2 attacks base,
Yes, that's what changes. Yeah.
and then my rib blades. Because the sergeant has rib blades, so they're all different.
Okay.
So rib blades don't give me additional attacks.
Okay.
So I make 2 attacks, but I have exploding 6s.
Okay.
And
And
I
you're
reroll ones to
minus
hit.
one to hit me because I'm a keeper.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s because I'm destroyers.
Nice.
So 4 ups, 1 hit, and that's strength a lot. Reblade is +2, so I'm strength 6. Well,
Nice. I'm T7, so it's 5s to wound me.
no. Oh. And then I've got the hyperface thrasher, so no one attacks. And each time I fight, I make additional attack with this attack. So I have 2 attacks each.
Yep.
So 2 guys, and they make 1 additional attack.
Nice. Oh yeah, because they normally have 3 base, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So now they get 2 base and additional. Very nice.
So hitting these don't explode. So these are 4 ups, rerolling 1s, 3 hits, and they're also wounding you on 5s.
Nice.
There you go. Is it 1s to hit or 1s to wound?
It might be to wound because they're destroyers. Or it might
Hit
be
roll of
to-
1.
Hit roll of 1.
How do I for destruction? So 2 saves.
2
It's
saves.
-4.
So that's the what number is on that one's base, David?
12.
No, the
Oh.
number of the dice.
Oh,
on the
dice.
base.
Number 6. Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, so that's number
Number.
1. So that's the one that moves extra.
Yep.
So it's just 5 up invulnerables. Hey,
That makes it.
she looks like she doesn't really care about these
And
Ophidian
then,
instruments.
and then all of them have the additional attacks. So every time they fight, they make 2 additional attacks with Ophidian Claws. So 6 attacks with Ophidian Claws.
Oh man, they're good. They're good.
Rerolling 1s. That -1 to hit is doing a lot.
Yeah,
of
the
work.
ones want to hit. The
And
ones
these
want
are
to
going
hit
to
is
be
helping
5s
me.
as well.
I think the
Yep.
-1 attack helped a lot as well.
Yep.
So I'm 5 up invulnerable still.
-1.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
fun.
1 damage.
Oh, is that the 1 damage one? I'm glad the one that went through was 1 damage. That's
Because the
good
thing
for me,
is,
at least.
it's super tough to kill them,
Yeah.
but I'm hoping 1 will survive with 5 up invul. And if 1 survives, that's all I need.
I don't bloody think so. All right. So I have got 11 wounds left.
Yeah.
So I'm not bracketed or
Yeah,
anything.
and he's gonna base her.
Here you are, David.
For
You can
whatever
have
it's
the
worth.
stick of power. Oh, he's going to base her, is he?
Yeah.
He's going to find out very quickly that was a mistake. That was a mistake. So my keepers get 6 attacks
Mhm.
with their Wit Stealer sword. Okay. So I have 6 attacks.
Mhm.
And I have a Wit Stealer sword. So I am hitting on 2s unless it's any minus. Nope. I'm hitting on 2s.
Oh, I'm -1 to hit in combat.
Oh, are
With
you?
with coil bodies.
Oh, so 3s then.
Okay.
She ain't caring, bro. She ain't caring. And then she's strength 8. Are you toughness 5?
Toughness 4.
You're toughness 4.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
I'm
sure?
-1 to hit. Yeah, 100% sure.
You sure? Oh, okay.
I'm toughness 4, but -1 to hit.
So she's wounded on 2s. And because she's a keeper, delicate precision. When resolving an attack made by this model, reroll a wound roll of 1.
God damn it.
So she's got 5 wounds,
Mhm.
and she's -3, 3 damage.
I've got 5 up invul.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah!
So 2 die.
One's alive so far.
And then I believe they have a snapping claws. Yep, the snapping claws. So, she's not damaged, so she still has 4 attacks with snapping claws. 4 attacks with snapping claws. So hitting on 3s again, because you're -1.
Mhm.
And then they are
Don't
strength.
you ones to hit?
No, to
Oh,
wound.
ones to
To
wound.
wound. So she is strength's user, so 6.
So freeze.
So this is 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Hmm.
So that's another. Oh, they're also -3 damage.
Yeah, it's really
Oh,
tough to
wow.
survive.
Okay.
Yes!
Oh my god! It survived! That is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing.
He does a lot of work, guys. I wish another one was alive because now money can just go around. But I stopped the banner.
Hey, David, you get to try and come back now, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't done that in so long.
You get
So,
to try and come back, don't you?
I get 6 dice. And on 5s. Oh,
It's because you've already rolled too many 5s, mate.
Oh,
you
it was
already
so close.
you
Imagine,
already rolled
the thing
too
is,
many 5s.
if another one came back and I put him there, money cannot go anywhere.
Yeah, because now I can at least move, but he's
Yeah.
blocked my banner.
Yeah.
But I do get to consolidate 3 inches.
Yep.
So I will consolidate up to there.
Yep.
So I'm like just out of 1 inch.
Yep.
So a little bit closer to you basically, because that's where I have to go. And I'm just outside of 1 inch. So we know that I can actually move through there now, which does help me a little bit. It means that David at least hasn't blocked every single path.
Yeah.
You know, he's blocked this one and this one.
To be honest, it's a success that one is alive.
Yeah, but at least she's fought her way out of that. But David has denied me two banners.
Mhm.
I can't raise a banner here, and I can't raise a banner here, which is going to be massive for me.
Yeah.
That's going to be massive for me. So yeah, well done, man. Well done. What are your points looking like here?
Well, I've got nothing so far.
But you tried to start
But
killing.
I'm about to score 15 on both, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you started killing for a trying to do
Assassinating
wounds
about
for
the
me
witch
for
is basically
Assassinate
the
the
same
Witch.
thing. I get 3 for every keeper that I
Exactly.
kill. Or big demon, and then retrieve data is started in here.
Yeah, you have done 1 quarter, but obviously you have to do 2 to get points for it.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, and he's put me down to 2 CPs. Right, we're not cowering away at the back. That is not what's happening in this game.
Well, you did turn 1, didn't you? When I started, I seen all your units.
Wasn't I on the line?
In the back line.
Was Big Chicken not on the line?
Look at him.
Look at him now. Look where he's standing. High, all the way up there, looking down.
Oh, he's high, is he?
He's looking down on all of these peasants. Looking down on all these peasants. So like I said, we're not going to cower away at the back. We know there's 3 Catans running at us. But I think what I have to do in this situation is I have to run around and I have to kill all of David's, objective secured units, because they're all objective secured, aren't they?
Yes.
I have to go around killing all of his objective secured units, making it harder for him to hold objectives and just letting the Catans go wherever they want, because I can't sit in the corner and be scared of these Catans. I know he's going to run into that keeper, ignore all the invulnerables and just kill him, but that's what it is. It's what it is. But that's why I bought 5 other monsters, So, I've still got play.
I've got 5 more.
I've still got some play there. And like I said, I need to stop his Wraiths and Ophidians before they get into my squishy units, like my Brims and my Demonettes, because they're the only ones that can raise banners for me.
Yes.
So I need to keep them alive. The only ones that can raise banners, and also I need them to hold my backfield objectives while my demons run around trying to kill all the small stuff. And then I don't know about these Catans, Maybe next turn I can start to do something about these Catans, but I've got no chance this turn. There's no way I can barely do anything to them, but I do have a few things I can do. So, we'll wait and see what happens there. First of all, Shalaxi, and this is keeper number 2. So I think Shalaxi and 2 have different powers, don't they? Yes, they do. Shalaxi and the one who rolled have the same powers. Which one rolled? This one here. Okay, this one here rolled.
Yeah, the one with the gem.
Yeah, and I think that one is within 18 of Shalaxi. Oh, yeah, very nice. Okay, this is within 18. So that one can do its powers on Shalaxi.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Delightful Agonies to give her a Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
And then Symphony of Pain.
She doesn't need Feel No Pain.
Symphony of Pain is done on one of your units, so I probably won't do Symphony of Pain. So that means Shalaxi doesn't really need to do any of her powers.
Mm-hmm.
So she is within 24 of this guy, and she can see this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So she might as well do the thingy. And then these 2 have got Pavane and Smite. Now, Frenzy's not possible to do. One of them will do Smite and Pavane, and the other one will just be able to do a Smite, not even Pavane. So I think that I need to do that the opposite way around. So this one is out of 20 of the 2 Catans over here, but I'm within 24, which is what I need for my mental interrogation. So basically, this keeper over here is going to try to do mental interrogation.
Okay.
Because she's within 24 and visible of
I
a
think it's
character.
like a 4 or something.
I think it's a 4, yeah. It's definitely a 10.
I couldn't really deny it.
So that's 1 mental interrogation done. So I get 3 points for that. Every time I do it, basically I've got to be within 24 inches of an enemy character, and they have to be visible to me, and then I can try and do it, and then I get 3 points every time I do it. But she now cannot do any more psychic powers.
Yeah.
So she's done. She's done there. Then I will go with Big Chicken next. So he will do Gaze of Fate, because that always comes in very important later in the turn. Yes, goes off on an 8 with a +2.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 1 dice roll that I can re-roll at any point in my turn, but it's got to be in my turn. And then he'll go for smite. Might as well. Yeah, goes off.
Goes off.
So, yeah. Can he kill one? No.
Nope. Takes a wound.
There's 1 wound to a wraith.
So we're gonna put it on that.
Yep. And I think I will be using a CP to do Infernal Gateway too. Spend 1 CP to do Infernal Gateway. Do I do this? No.
Do you do it at the end of the cycle
I don't
phase?
think that's something to do. Oh, it possibly could be something at the end of the cycle phase, but he's not going to do it. Actually, I don't think it's worth it at this point. He's done what he needed to do, which is give me the reroll for later on.
Yes.
Give me a reroll for later on. Right, and then I've got this one over here, and I've also got Be'lakor. Which order to do them in? So this one's done, and this one's done. Who's more important? Oh, this one needs to try and do Delightful Agonies on Shalaxi.
Yep.
We'll do Delightful Agonies on Shalaxi. 7. Agonies is a 5. So that does go off.
Yep.
So Shalaxi now has a 6 of Feel No Pain.
Yep.
And the other power is Symphony of Pain, which is 18 inches. Yeah. So she'll do Symphony of Pain on those wraiths? No, she won't. That's pointless. That is totally pointless. Because I -1 to hit anyway. So it doesn't matter. So actually, she'll just do a smite into this video.
Okay.
So it needs a 6 now because it's my second one. Yes.
Goes off.
And she kills him.
And he's dead.
Takes 3 more wounds. Nice.
Or...
Good, like,
So what's next?
blast. Good mental blast there. So that's done, and done. These 3 are done now. Then Shalaxi. So Delightful Agonies is done. So she's also just got Symphony, which, oh, I suppose putting -1 on him would be quite nice. Interesting. Should we do a smite first?
Okay.
So 5, 6. Now this is a 7. Yeah, goes off.
Goes off.
She kills a wraith.
Kills it.
I'll take it. And then she's not going to do a second power. She's not going to do a second power. It's not worth
Not risking it.
oh, actually, yes, she is. Yes, she is, David. She is going to do the -1. She's going to do Symphony of Pain. It doesn't go off. Okay.
I guess you won't.
But it's worth it because I'm -1 to hit in combat, and so are the keepers. But my brims and my demonettes are not, and they're the ones your wraiths will go for if they live.
Possibly.
So I need to think about the little stuff.
Yeah.
I need to think about them as well. So that's these 4 all done now. I just have this one here and Be'lakor.
Yeah.
Now I did a 5, a 6, and a 7 smite. So this one over here
She can only smite.
would have to smite on an 8. She's number 1. So she has Pavane as well. She can smite and do Pavane. So she will do Pavane first, because if I kill a model in your unit, then I'll only be rolling 2 dice for Pavane, not 3. So she'll do Pavane first.
Nope.
No, Pavane is a 6, so no, she doesn't together. And then can she do a smite on an 8?
Yeah, big smite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can she kill an Ophidian? No, she does 2 more wounds to an Ophidian.
2 wounds to poor Ophidian. So, I guess I'll use that guy. On a...
Very nice. And then I just have Be'lakor left. So Be'lakor will do a Penumbral Curse on the Nightbringer, because he's just within 18, and he does not have to be visible, just has to be an enemy unit within 18. Now, this is cast on a 7, so let's see if it goes off first. Yes, it does. Now, Penumbral Curse, it goes off on a 7, and then every time a melee attack is made by that unit now, you subtract 1 from the wound roll.
Okay.
So the Nightbringer is -1 to wound now. Right, that's cool. And then he will do Shades, Betraying Shades.
Yeah.
It's cast on a 6. Oh, just about.
Yeah.
Betraying Shades. So it's cast on a 6. Pick an enemy unit within 18. So I'm going to go for these Ophidians over here. And then what I do is I roll basically I get the attacks characteristic of up to 6 models in that unit. So there's 3 of them. What's their attacks characteristic?
3 attacks each.
3 attacks each. Does the sergeant have like an extra attack or anything?
Nope, they were 3 attacks each. I just get 1
Very
extra
nice.
attack for the blade. But
Very nice.
That doesn't count, right?
Okay, no. So it's 3, 3, 3. So I roll 9 dice, and for every 6 they take a more wound. They take 2 more wounds.
Yep, so 1 is down to 1 wound. I'm running out of wound dice money. Stop it.
It's worth it for me to just plink off wounds here and there because it's like an easy thing to, you know, kill with a smite next turn and
Yes.
stuff like that. So I'm trying to, and obviously like if I kill one and leave one on one wound, when you get charged, when you charge demonettes or when demonettes charge you,
It's
they
easier
can
to-
do one wound and kill one.
Yeah.
So you know that's the kind of thing I'm.
The only thing you're
going
doing
for.
is you allow me to
I'm going for
reanimate one with
Yeah.
full wounds.
Yeah. Right then, so that's that, and then I've got some shooting to do. So, Shalaxi's whip will go into the race. Might as well. So I'm hitting on 2s because she didn't advance. And then I'm wounded on 3s because it's strength 6 whip. And it's rerolling 1s because it's a keeper. 4 wounds.
AP?
4 wounds, they are, the whips are,
I assume it's at least -1.
minus 2 damage.
Okay, so 4 have been wound. 1 goes through, so it leaves the wraith on the wound.
Very nice.
I'm genuinely out of wound dice. That's the last one. Stop.
And then this keeper will also do the same thing. Now she advanced, so she's hitting on 3s. Oh, it did make a difference that time. And then we're wounded on 3s. Yeah, nice. 3 more.
Into...
It's the same race.
Oh, into the same race?
Yeah.
Poor wraiths.
5. Hey, they don't care. Very nice. Then I've got this one over here. So she moves 16. She doesn't need to advance. She just moved 16. I mean, it would be nice to kill one Ophidian that's on 1 wound, but they don't have an invulnerable, do
Nope,
they?
they're going to have a
The
6
other
up
unit
save.
did. No, yeah, with -3, they're only going to have a 6 up save, aren't they?
With -2, yeah. Because they've got a 4 up save base, that's it.
Oh, so with -3, it'll just go straight through.
Oh, you've got -3. Yeah.
Oh, in combat, it's -3, yeah.
Yeah, in
So,
combat,
so they'll be easy to kill in combat. So I'll go for the wraiths, try and kill that one wraith. Oh. And then 3 swoons.
Good start.
There they are.
3, 4 up.
Yeah.
2. So that's 2 wraiths. I mean, 1 wraith and
wraith.
1 to 1.
Yeah, 1 wraith and 1 to 1 mood. But now that one might come back.
Oh, that's all your attacks, right?
Yeah, just a whip.
5 ups? Nope.
Not with a
It's
triple
very
1,
bad.
bro.
I'm glad that's the triple 1 roll.
Now, her whip's out of range. Be'lakor doesn't have any combat attacks. Any shooting attacks. So it's just a couple of charges then from my end.
Okay.
So, first of all, Shalaxi needs to roll a 4 to get into these wraiths. She rolls a 10. I think she is going to go here like this, just in 1 inch, because I want to be outside of 20 of these 2 in the middle.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm well out of 20
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do to avoid this guy.
Yeah.
So,
That's the main
so
reason he's
that
there.
is something, yeah. She's going to go into this unit of Ophidians. It's a 9. Doesn't really matter.
She doesn't have to go for that.
She can only really get to
Yeah.
like there, but she'll go like a millimeter from you or
Yeah.
something. Like that. Nice. And then Be'lakor will charge these wraiths. Nice. He did want like a 5 because it means he can go to this side, like charge there.
Yeah, just squeeze him back.
And then, so he was just within 18 of the Nightbringer, and now he's moved like 2 inches around this way, so he should be outside of 20 of the Nightbringer, essentially. So at least the Nightbringer can't get to him for 1 turn, because if the Nightbringer gets into him,
He's dead.
he's in big trouble.
He's dead.
He's in big.
It works both ways.
No, he's not dead. Not dead.
He's dead.
He's in big. He's in big
He's
trouble. We'll say that.
definitely
We'll
dead.
say that. Right. So I don't really care about you interrupting over here with 2 wraiths. I don't really care about you interrupting into Be'lakor either. So I'm going to do my keeper in the middle first.
He's scared. He's scared of 3 Ophidian Destroyer.
So we've got 6 attacks with that Wit Stealer Sword. And then wounded on 2s.
And they go straight through.
That's 5 dead.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't get invul on them, they're just gone.
Yes.
There you go.
So take that dice away. Then she will just go 3 inches that way, essentially. Like this. And go just outside of one of the wraith. Because I was like 1.2 away from the wraith. So now I'll go just out of one side of the 1 inch of the wraith. And do that. And that pushes me outside of 22 of this side, guys. So I'm in that quarter.
And I assume you're outside of 6 in the middle, right?
6 of the center is like here. The center's like here. Where is it? 22 on from here. So the center is here. Oh, okay. Maybe
She
not.
might be too fat.
Yeah, she's okay. So she's not in that quarter. Well, that ruins my engage on all fronts plans, doesn't it?
Well, it ruins my Ophidian Destroyers, doesn't it?
That does ruin the plan there, doesn't it? There's 22 here. Because I'm thinking she did roll a 9. So
Yeah, you can be here.
she can be like... She can charge
You can
like
be on the
that.
other side of the way.
Yeah. Now, it's just because... Yeah, so it's just because she can consolidate a little bit further, I believe. So, guys...
The one that rolled, I know
Here's
that's
the thing,
D3
yeah.
plus 3. I don't know how much Shalaxi goes.
Yeah, Monarch of the Hunt. In addition, so she can basically heroically intervene 6 inches
Yeah.
into characters. In addition, when this model makes a pile-in move within 6 inches of any enemy character units, it can move up to 6 inches instead of 3 inches, so long as it ends closer to the closest enemy character.
But that's
model.
piling,
Oh, it's
right?
only pile-in. It's not consolidations. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be able to get there. So we will just stay outside of 20 of the 2 Catans.
You want to lure the Catan first?
That's fine. We won't get there. That's fine. So we will not be getting engage on all fronts turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to set us back a little bit. It's going to set us back a little bit. But, yeah, would you like to interrupt? David.
So you are -1 to hit on them, right? On Belacor? Because he's got minuses.
think
I just
so.
don't remember what he does. It's -1 to wound,
Each
-1
time
to...
a ranged attack is made against his model, subtract 1 from the wound roll. That's
Okay.
-1 to
Oh, so
wound.
it's only ranged.
So range is -1 to wound, and then shadow form. Each time an attack is made against this model, your opponent cannot re-roll the hit roll. Each time an attack is made against the model, subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll. Okay, so he's always -1 to hit, and you can't re-roll hits against him. And against shooting, he's also -1 to wound.
So in combat, he's also -1 to hit.
He's -1 to
So I'll be
hit, and
hitting
you
him on
can't
5s.
re-roll your hits.
So there's no point in interrupting because I'll be hitting him on 5s.
Oh, do they on 4s normally?
Mhm.
Ah, I see. Okay.
If I was hitting on 3s and then down to 4s, I would.
Okay.
But 5s, I think I will get like 1 through and it's 2
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Right then, Belacor gets 6 attacks,
Yeah.
and he's strength 12, -4, D3 plus 3 damage. So he's got 6 attacks, and he hits on 2s, and all demons within 6 of him reroll 1s. So he hits with everything.
Yeah.
Now he's looking for 2s. So he gets 6 2s, and the interesting thing here, guys, is D3 plus 3 damage, but
Yeah, he ignored it.
Belacor ignores invulnerables.
So they did.
So that would have killed a unit of max rates, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's into him, anything with invuln, custodes, raids.
Yeah,
stuff.
he's
I mean,
wicked.
custodes have a 6 up save at least.
Yeah. But he's great.
Yeah.
He's great for that. So, okay, so that's done. That's done there. And he's not going to consolidate because he's 18 away. He's just out of 20 of the Nightbringer.
What a coward.
And he's happy there. He's happy there. Then I've got Shalaxi.
Yeah.
So Shalaxi will pile into here. And then she will just make her attacks.
Mhm.
And I believe Shalaxi is fairly similar to the others. But she has like, she's got Soul Piercer. Oh, it's a bit different. It's a bit different. So she's strength 12. Instead of strength 8 -3 damage, she's strength 12 -4, and it's D6 damage. But
Okay.
when she attacks a character, if she rolls wound rolls of a 6, they're flat 6 damage.
Luckily, I'm not character.
Wow. So she got 6 attacks, and I'll do
Yeah.
these ones first because you've got a Wraith on a wound.
Mhm.
So she's hitting on 2s.
And she's wounding on 2s.
Oh, she's strength 12, yeah. Wounding on 2s. 5 wounds.
5 invulns. 3 go through. So
The
one's
first
dead.
one's dead, and she
then
gets 2d6
2d6
on the second one.
Dead.
5. Nice. So she wipes them off. And then she will just consolidate 3. Like there, just a little bit closer to him. So essentially, guys, it looks like I'm moving further away, but over here, I was like 6 away from the Catan. And when I move at this angle, I'm like 5 away from the Catan now.
Mhm.
But let's make sure. Just that, look at that. I'm within 21, but I'm outside of 20 of that bloody Void Dragon. I do not want to go by that Void Dragon. So yeah, so what I'm doing as well, guys, is as you can see, I'm spreading my monsters.
Mhm.
So I'm putting 2. I've got 2 in the center here, ready to jump back on whatever goes for her or Big Chicken, and these 2 can jump back in. And then these 2 over here are on the flanks, and they can kind of come. They either come in or carry. If David doesn't go towards them with the Catans or whatever, then I can start doing what. Remember what I said I was going to do, and pick up the obsec stuff at the back, so I can start like playing the mission a bit more now. Unfortunately, I only raised 1 banner because David is trying to stop me doing my missions. So I failed to raise more than 1 banner. I failed to do engage on all fronts, but I did get 3 points for mental interrogation there. So I'm happy with that. I think we should end the game there so I can win by 3 points, personally. But also, I did go and stand on all 3 of my objectives because I was confident I could kill the Wraiths and the Ophidian here. So I went and hold them 3 so that David only gets 10 primaries, not 15. So yeah, I'm glad that he's not going to get 15. And yeah, I've picked up quite a few of David's screens here. I killed the 3 Wraith units. I killed 2 of the 3 Wraith units, and I've also killed 2 of the Ophidian units, right? So I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. See what David can do.
Okay, so that's a big turn for the Necrons now. Everything is in range outside of Be'lakor because you know.
Yeah, I kept Be'lakor out.
So my Catans moved here. So now Nightbringer, in order to engage the big chicken, needs to roll a 6 to get on here. Because it's like 5 up and like he needs to nudge forward.
Yeah,
so he needs to get there to engage into the chicken. Yeah. But all his powers are the closest target, so they have to go to the keeper. But the Void Dragon has targeted powers, so they're gonna cross their powers going different ways.
The other ways,
The killer buckets came out from the back because they have nothing else to do. They only move 5 now. And they're gonna be charging the keeper from me to help them. And they can shoot from their eyes.
Nice.
He's got D3 plus free shot because he's got Entropping Lance.
Yep.
So he can maybe clink something of the keeper. No promises there. They're just screening the corner because I know Money's D1s are coming.
Oh yes.
So he cannot come anywhere here because of my deployment. But he can come out here. So I strung out like this. So he cannot come close to the objective, or at least like push you as far away as I can.
Okay.
And my Lord stays on the objective, still within 3 inches of the guys. I know I was going to shoot him, but just in case.
Yeah. It makes sense. It does make sense.
The buckets in the corner, just staying on the objective, nothing else to do. These flayed ones came down to retrieve data in Money's corner for me.
All the way over here in my backfield.
So I'm going to be going up 4 points for retrieve data.
Yep.
Finally storming ahead.
Very nice.
The Wraiths advanced 4 inches from here, so they moved 16 here to block the Shalaxi coming in.
And you had Undying Legions, right? So that Wraith that was wounded went up to max.
Yes. So I had Undying Legions, and I chose one of 2 options. You can either reroll one of the reanimation dice, or you can do +1 for living metal. And I did +1 to living metal because I've only got 2 units that re-on left, really. And they were both on 1 wound, so I just got them back to full health.
That's really good.
Yep. So now this Transcendent Catan jumped 8 inches over to contest that objective. Not contest, but stop the banners again.
Yeah, stop the banners.
And he's gonna pop all his powers. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to... Well, I might as well do it now.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 1 CP to change his power into Cosmic Fire, because it's everything within 9 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swap out his Times Arrow, because in this game it's absolutely useless.
Yep.
And then he's gonna try to do as much damage as he can and charge into that keeper, staying within 3 inches of the objective to stop banner for another turn.
Okay.
I was considering moving my Wraiths there to stop that banner as well.
Yes.
But I think if I don't roll enough, I'll be in massive danger of getting heroic intervened. And Shalaxi is gonna have a free reign of going through here and getting heroic defense. And in that way, I kind of stop her for another turn at least.
Okay.
So that was my thinking.
Interesting.
So my plan is to kill 2 keepers and a big chicken.
Oh! 2 keepers and big chicken.
But it all depends on how my psychic powers, my Catan powers go.
Yes, it does.
Because that's the big thing.
Yes, it does.
So I'm gonna start with this guy.
Oh yeah, this guy?
I'm just gonna do Cosmic Fire.
Yes.
And the way Cosmic Fire works is just
you roll a dice for every unit within 9, don't you?
So I'm gonna start going from the left.
So he's got a keeper.
The keeper. Yep. She takes 3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
And then the brimstones. Yep. They take 2 mortal wounds.
And Shalaxi.
And Shalaxi. Yep. She takes 2 mortal wounds.
Wow.
So it's 3-2-2.
Well, okay.
He's going mental.
So she takes 3. So she's down to 12.
Mm-hmm.
She's down to 12. 2 of them died. And Shalaxi takes 2.
Yep.
So she's got Feel No Pain.
Oh yes, she's got 6 up Feel No Pain. Good luck for that.
No. She takes 2. He did really well there.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
He's gonna do even more.
Oh, he's gonna do a random one, is he?
I'm gonna do a random power.
Oh, let's see what you get. Times Arrow, go on.
5. I might be Transdimensional Thunderbolt.
No, I think that's a 6, mate.
Seismic Assault.
Seismic Assault. What is that then?
Select one enemy unit with 18 inches and roll d6 for each unit. Roll the d6 for each model in the unit, and on the 6 is a mortal wound.
Oh, well.
Probably.
There's a unit of 7 right there.
Probably the best way to go to force some morale.
Yes.
Because I could go for D1S, but it doesn't change anything because I don't have another unit to go into them. So I know it's less dice, but it's only 3 less dice, and it's actually a unit that already got affected by some wounds.
Nice.
So it's 7 success. 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. That's 1 dead brimstone.
1 CP for 1 dead brimstone.
I'll take that. You probably don't want that, but I'll take
I
that.
killed 3, so that means they'll all run from morale.
Yeah.
Imagine just roll the ones. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the powers from the Nightbringer. Might as well, because that's the most exciting one.
Has to go into the keeper, yeah.
So we're gonna start with Gaze of Death.
Gaze of Death.
1. So
1,
2.
2 more wounds.
Okay.
So that keep us down to 9.
Okay, that's
So
reasonable.
1 away from being bracketed.
So now we're gonna do the big one.
Yeah.
Antimatter Meteor. 3+. Ah, doesn't go.
Unlucky.
It never goes over when you need it to go. So now we're gonna take the
Void Dragon.
Void Dragon. And he's gonna do his power.
The Voltaic Storm.
He has to go into the chicken.
Look at it.
Voltaic Storm, 2+. Goes off.
Who just?
3 mortal wounds.
3 more wounds.
Okay. So you have feel no pain on him, right? 6 of
Only against attacks.
Oh, it's only against attacks. Okay.
Yes.
Good. And then Thunderbolt goes off. For 1.
So 4 more
4
wounds.
mortal wounds.
Nice. So he's down to 12 as well.
Yeah, it's a good start because he's super uber tough.
Yeah. He is very, very tough. But obviously, not when you ignore invulnerables and stuff, so.
Yes.
When you get into combat with the
I think-
Nightbringer,
I
that'll
think
be a good way to take him
In
out.
our armies, it works both ways. We're super tough, but then we both ignore invulnerables.
Yeah, we're super tough, but if we can take our invulnerables and stuff, so he's down to 12 wounds, and the Nightbringer is, look at that, the Nightbringer's right there.
Yep.
Right there.
And now Void Dragon can shoot his spear.
Oh, yes.
And you've got a free up invuln, so I'm not shooting it there. I'm going to shoot it
Okay.
into the keeper.
Into the keeper.
So do I hit? I do. Do I wound? I'm pretty sure I do. Are you're not -1 to wound, are you?
No.
So I am strength 9, so 3 would wound you.
Nice.
-4.
5 up invulnerable save. Passed.
Ah, god damn it, that was D6 damage. Look at that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So now we're gonna
Nice,
shoot an
nice.
entropic lance into you.
Oh, go on then.
Hits, and I'll spend a CP to auto wound.
Oh, so you do it
I'm
to
not
it.
risking
Right,
the
5 invulnerable. She's tough, man. I told you,
Oh,
look at that.
That was D3 plus 3.
That was D3 plus. Oh my, look at
That's
that.
entropic lance.
She's on 9 wounds. If that D6 and that D3 plus 3 went through, she probably would have died to
Oh.
shooting.
So
Probably would have died to shooting.
that means I have to resort to the secret weapon, which is Crypto Frost. And they're gonna shoot you with their pistols. So they have
Okay.
4 shots hitting on the freeze because I'm next to the Chronomancer. And I'm strength 5, so 5s. There you go. And there's 1 at
Yeah,
-2.
I'll be happy for that one to go through. Nope. Wow, that keeper is on fire.
It is. It is.
The keeper is on fire.
I think that's all my shooting and that's all my Catan powers. It gets the charges now, doesn't it?
Oh, where you
So,
going, bro? Where you
This
going?
guy is just gonna charge there
Yep.
because there's
Can't
nowhere else to
fail.
go.
Oh, it's the interesting
This
6-inch one. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I think I have to go with this one first because that one needs to
Yeah,
make
because
it.
if you don't roll a 6, then you're going to
Yeah.
want to re-roll that one, aren't
Yeah,
you?
so he's gonna try. He does go in.
It's a 9.
He's gonna go.
Here
Yeah,
you go. Look at that. Nightbringer versus Big Chicken.
he's gonna go for the feet.
Chop
And
his
then-
feet off.
He probably needs something small as well. That's
And
definitely.
8 is definitely in.
So he's just gonna go there. I
Very
can
nice.
touch you, so you don't go anywhere. We don't.
Very
go
nice. Very, very nice.
Anywhere.
Now, this one's got 12 wounds left. And this one's got
9.
9 wounds left. So who is in more danger? David, what is the damage of those 2 Catans? What's their damage characteristic?
D6
On both?
on everything.
Okay. Because I was just wondering who I should take one attack off.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Well, you know, with
So,
my aura of Aquasides, I
so
will be using that.
He's strength 7, 6 attacks, D6 damage.
Strength 7, so he's winning on 4s at least.
Yes.
Okay. And this one?
The Void Dragon has a spear, which is he's also has 6 attacks, and he's strength 9 -4 d6 damage. Because you know the vehicle, so it doesn't change anything. But I've got a tail, and Canopy tail does d6 additional attacks.
But that's additional, so that won't go
Yeah.
down. But so he's got 5 attacks. You say
yes,
he's got 5
it's
attacks.
6 attacks. Sorry, 6. Void Dragon has 6 attacks.
Void Dragon has 6 attacks.
They all have 6 attacks base.
Yes. So, but this guy has got 6 attacks, but at least he's wounding me on 4s.
Yes.
That one has got 6 attacks, but he's winning me on 3s. So it's probably
and they
best
will
to
charge.
take 1 attack off him.
They won't charge. But I have a reroll for Kilometron. They will charge.
Okay. So it's better to do it there because now the Crypto Trolls will lose 1 attack each.
Yes,
other.
that's probably change. That's probably makes it much easier.
Yeah.
Because
But then
they-
also the Void Dragon at least goes down to 5 good attacks.
Yes.
Instead of maximum. So that's my best chance to keep 2 keepers alive. But over here, you're -1 to wound. So if I take an attack off him and he's not -1 to wound, he's wounded on 4s. But if I take an attack here and he's wounded on 4s, this is my best chance to keep 1 keeper alive. But I'm gonna try and go greedy, keep both alive, and ruin all of your plans,
What's your invul in
David.
there?
Sorry?
What's your invul?
Invul over here? What number have I got on my base?
2. So it's a 4 up.
Number 2, so that's a 4 up invulnerable.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's tougher anyway. So yeah, I will do it over here. I'll do the -1 attack over here. So Aura of Acquisience, boop, 1 TP. So everybody there loses 1 attack. Where are you going first, David?
So you're gonna fight me back everywhere. There's no point for you interrupting.
I can interrupt for free with keepers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keepers always
but
fight
what I'm
first.
saying is like you always fight back.
Yeah, yes.
So I need to go somewhere where you don't fight first. I have to go for one of the keepers.
Yeah.
And I think there is the keeper I want to go first with.
This one over here. Try and kill my keeper.
Because in here you bracketed already.
No, I'm 1 wound off. Aren't I?
Oh, you
I've
want?
got
Oh,
9
because
left.
you passed everything.
Yeah, good, because I passed all of my invulnerables. Passed all of my invulnerables against your pesky shooting, David.
Yes. Oh, that's actually a difficult decision.
Right then. Do you want to think about it a little bit?
No, I think I'm just gonna go here.
You're gonna go there.
Yeah,
Good
I
luck.
think-
Good luck.
I think I'm just gonna go with my guy, and I think I'm gonna leave you the 5 up invul
So the Void Dragon's going first, yeah?
because you already passed so many invuls. And I've got more attacks in here and everything.
Okay.
So
So I am -1 to hit because I'm a keeper.
yes. So I'm still gonna go without Entropic Strike. I'm gonna keep a Entropic Strike for that guy.
Oh,
Because
so
you
you're
got
gonna
two
let me have my invulnerable. Oh, because you can take the invulnerable off the other one. Clever.
So, freeze. Oh, that's so far.
Oh, the -1 to hit is coming in big.
Yeah,
Wow,
Do
wow.
I CP one hit roll? I don't think it's point because if 2 go through, I can kill you.
Yeah.
No, I won't. I cannot do that. And won't.
Because you're still wounding on 3s as well. Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
So I might CP that. I will CP that.
Okay. CV the wound roll. It does
Yeah.
wound. That's right. I should just pass a 5 up again. No, not this
There
time.
you
Not
go.
this time.
D6. It's a 3.
It's a 3. Nice.
I was hoping for a 6 after everything.
So now she's down to 6.
And I've got D6 attacks from my tail.
Now she's down to 6. I can use a normal one. I can use a normal dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she's down to 6 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's bracketed.
Yeah, D6 attacks from my tail.
Yep.
6. I want
Oh,
to
there you
for
go.
damage.
Now she's bracketed though, at least.
Yeah, so he's hitting still on 3s. And he's wounding you. He's now strength user, so he's strength 6.
This is 5s then.
5s. Nope. Nothing. That's it from him.
Ooh.
So now I get to interrupt.
She
first,
stood
right?
tall. She stood
Yeah.
tall there. So she's going to get to fight anyway.
Mhm.
So I will go here next.
Mhm.
Because I have always fight first, so I get a free interrupt essentially. So this keeper will go into the into that peasant.
Yep.
So I've got 6 attacks with my Wit Stealer sword. Ooh, David.
Mhm.
Oh no, it doesn't matter because you're already -1 to hit me, aren't you? Because I'm a keeper. But
Mhm.
this is important.
Yeah, when you hit me, I'm permanently -1.
Yeah, Wit Stealer sword. If you lose 1 or more wounds from an attack made with this weapon, you subtract 1 from the hit roll, like for the rest of the game.
Yes.
So against everybody else,
Still gonna be
he'd be -1 to hit, which is quite nice. So Wit Stealer sword. 3s to wound. And reroll them ones.
You strength something stupid, right?
8, yeah. So that's 4 invulnerables on him.
Fails 2.
So he does lose 3
he takes
damage.
3 damage.
You can only lose 3.
Yeah, so he goes down to...
So he does lose 3. He does lose 3. But now he's near my deployment zone, and it's my turn next, so he won't be going up to 7. So I actually can do something about it.
Yes.
Actually can do something about it.
So...
So you're going into that keeper now? Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. Right. Are you going to ignore my invulnerable here?
Yes, I'm going to definitely use Entropic Strike.
Entropic Strike. He's ignoring my invulnerable saves.
Yeah.
Good luck, David. Good luck.
So, 3s. Oh,
Oh, that -1 is doing work
Yeah.
for me.
And 4s.
4s.
Oh, it's
Just
only
the
1.
1. But it goes straight through. I don't
Straight
have a save.
through, yeah. D6. 4.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
So she goes from 12. Now I can use the slightly bigger dice.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
you get
D12.
bracketed.
She's down to 8, and that does bracket her. Yes.
Yep.
So she's down to 8, and she's now bracketed.
So now
And
it's
then I get to
Nightbringer.
go next over here.
Oh yeah, you can go with her.
With this keeper. So what she's going to do is she's going to do her snapping claws into. Are the Crypto Trolls T5?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no point in the big attacks there. So she's going to do a snapping claws into the Crypto Trolls and the Wit Stealer sword into the Void Dragon.
Yeah.
So I believe as she's got only 6 wounds left, she's damaged now. So she only gets 5 attacks with the sword and 3 with the claws now.
Yep.
So let's do that. 3 with the claws into the Crypto Trolls. Hits twice. And then 3's to wound. Rerolling ones. Oh, it says 1 wound at -3 into the
5
Crypto
up.
Trolls.
Yay!
Nice.
Bonk.
And then 5 attacks into the Void Dragon. And that's
Toughness.
3s. Rerolling ones. 3 wounds into the Void Dragon.
4 ups. Goes through, so he takes 3.
Yep, so it takes 3. Nice.
He's down to 6.
Taken 3 off the Void Dragon as well. Nice.
So now,
How's your plan going of killing 2 keepers?
pretty
then?
well.
Killing 2 keepers.
You're just gonna kill Big Chicken, right?
Oh, so this is the interesting one then.
So he's hitting on freeze now because of -1.
He's not -1.
You did the curse on him, didn't you?
That's -1 to wound.
Oh, so he's still
That's
hitting on
-1 to
2s at
wound.
least.
So he's still
I hit
hitting
on
on.
another 1s on the
Yeah, he's still hitting on
So
2s
6
at
attacks.
least. Oh, whoa, okay.
And then I'm
okay.
winning on 4s.
Winning on 4s, yes. Because you're strength 12, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm strength 7 times 2. I'm strength 14.
I thought you were strength 6 times 2.
Strength 7 times 2.
Is he really?
Yeah. So she's strength 14.
Oh, okay, so I messed up with that then. Okay, so,
So
it's
freeze.
strength 7 times. Yeah, so it's
Still
3s,
freeze.
not 4s.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, there we go. That's helped me a little bit.
So 3 goes straight
Yeah,
through.
you can still kill her.
And I need to roll
Him,
average.
not her, him. You can
Oh, no,
still
you
kill
can
him.
feel no... Ah, ignore feel no pain.
You ignore feel no pains. You ignore feel no pains.
Oh! He lives on the
5,
wood.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, question is, does my -1 to damage work? -1 from your damage characteristic. Does
I'm
that work?
pretty sure it would work. -1 from damage works, but ignoring wounds doesn't work.
Yeah, ignoring wounds doesn't work, but
So
-1
it
from
goes
damage?
down
I'm not
to-
sure.
I'm pretty sure it does because we were talking about it before.
1, 4, 3. So it goes down to 8 damage.
8
So
damage.
he's got 4 wounds left.
But he's
Well,
alive.
whichever way it is, he's either got 1 wound or 4 wounds
Yeah,
left.
so he's alive.
And that means he's on bottom bracket. Both of them would put him down to bottom bracket. So he's either got 1 wound left or 4 wounds left, and we will check that. But he is on his bottom bracket.
I'm pretty sure because you don't ignore those wounds. You just take away from damage
Yes.
characteristic.
Yes.
And I don't ignore that.
So he's on 4. So he's down to 4.
And
Well,
then
David, how did that go? How did that go? How did that go? Killing 2 keepers on the Lord of Change, was it?
I've got 5 attacks.
You
with-
underestimate chaos.
I've got 5 attacks with each critical.
You underestimate chaos,
Watch
pal.
this, man.
You underestimate,
four, because it's
underestimate
-1.
chaos, mate. Oh yeah, watch this, man. Oh whoa, that was that was shocking. Shocking.
Yeah.
They're scared of her.
It's
That's
like
why.
-2 or something.
5 up invulnerable.
Yeah,
She takes that one.
Yeah.
So she's down to 5. So she's still 1 above bottom bracket.
Yeah,
She's
and I
ready
think
Yeah,
that's
David?
everything from me.
All right. So just need to check Big Chicken.
He doesn't remember what he
If
does.
he can do 3 wounds
He's
to the
flat 3 damage.
Nightbringer, that
He's
will
flat
be
3 damage,
amazing.
isn't he? So
That will be amazing.
he just needs
I
to get
think
1
he is,
through.
Yes. Here he is, the Lord of Change. So 4 wounds is bottom bracket. So he only has 3 attacks now. He's still hitting on 2s. He's not within 6 of Bellicor, so just 2 hits. And then he is Strength User. So Strength 6. He's winning on 5s. 1 wound, and he's -2, flat 3 damage. Oh, he's
Fine.
alright. He's
That helps
alright.
a little bit.
It does
helps
help.
a little bit.
That does help. He's going to be really tough to kill now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it means I can do something about this Catan, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yeah.
I can do something.
I was hoping he-
possibly even the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Void Dragon. Possibly.
Yeah,
possibly
I was
even the
hoping
Void
I would be
Dragon.
able to do something about this. But at least you cannot
Yeah.
raise the banner. So at least
Yeah,
that's
I think you got very, very unlucky
With
with
the-
the attacks on
But
him.
that's the thing with
and
the
the
Catans,
Void
that
Dragon.
If you didn't have -1 to hit, that would be huge.
Yeah, but I mean, because you were ignoring my invulnerables,
Yes.
so I thought you were going to do at least 2d6 damage there.
Yes.
Yeah, so that I think you rolled very unlucky there, and you got unlucky there as well, mate. So I mean, the Nightbringer made up for it.
Yeah.
He did only wound with 3,
But that
But-
chicken's basically dead.
but the chicken's basically dead now. Yeah, so that was good. That was very good. Yeah, your points then.
So I still don't get Assassinated or Abort the Witch, but I'm close.
But you're close with some of
Yeah,
them now.
and I
You're
got
close with
Retrieve
some.
Data.
Yeah, you did get retrieved data. And you made it so I'm only going to get 10 primaries as well? Just the... Oh, your morale on the Brimstones.
Yeah.
Now, they're going to be
Die
close to
Brimstones.
leadership 1 now. There you go.
God damn it.
So they stay there, and that will get me 10 primaries as well. Right, I'm going to try and kill 2 Catans this turn, guys. Like David was like, I'm going to kill 2 Keepers and the Big Chicken. Well, I'm gonna try and kill 2 Catans.
Oh, guess what? I'm going to puzzle my saves.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do anything to the Nightbringer because So, if Big Chicken got 1 wound through, he could have tried to do something to the Nightbringer here. But without it, it's just not happening. It's just not going to happen. So, that's fine. And I realised that the Nightbringer now can move 8 like here and have like a decent charge into Be'lakor. But hopefully he's going to charge and get further away. You know what I mean? So, well, hopefully.
Know what I mean?
Hopefully. But yeah, I know he can go into him. But that's just something I've got to do now. Because like I said, I need to concentrate on dropping David's points.
Yep.
Dropping David's points here. So, because again, I couldn't raise banners. I've raised 1 here with my Demonettes. But again, David stopped me raising a banner there. So I'm struggling on the banner side of things. And engage, I had to push for that meant. So I've put 10 Demonettes coming from Strategic Reserve here. Now they're the ones with the instrument. So they charging 8 inches to those Crypto Thralls. And then these ones are over here. They've just come in and they've got a 9-inch charge to the Ophidians. Because what I'm going to try and do is if I can make the charge there, then at some point next turn or the turn after, I could raise a banner there.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to try and do. Over here, Big Chicken just stayed in combat because he might as well cast a Psychic Power, you know? He might as well cast something.
Before he gets
So he'll,
chopped to bits.
Yeah, he'll do some Psychic Powers before he gets chopped to bits. And you never know. He might be able to take like 2 or 3 mortal wounds off the Nightbringer, which will just help me later on.
Yeah.
It'll just help me later on. This one and this one have stayed in combat because, you know, these Catans have only got 6 wounds each now. So I could kill them too.
Yeah.
I could kill them too. And that's my plan. That's my plan for the turn. Right then, onto the Psychic phase. First of all, Shalaxi and the one that's called 2 and 6, that's this one, they're the same powers, which is Agonies and Symphony. Now, Symphony, I don't really care about. Symphony of Pain, I don't really care about. But Agonies is important, but this one just needs to do Agonies and Smite, which is fine. Okay. So Shalaxi, again, will do the Warp Charge thing. Mental Interrogation. Mm-hmm. So there's a character here within 24 invisible.
Yeah.
So she'll just try and do that. Goes off.
Yep.
So I get 3 more points for Mental Interrogation.
Nice.
There we are. Then that's Shalaxi done. She can't do anything else. Then I will go to Big Chicken because I'm going to need the reroll. Because one of these 2 keepers is going to cast Hysterical Frenzy on themselves.
Mm-hmm. And needs to go off.
Yeah, Hysterical Frenzy needs to go off. And it's cast on an 8. So I'm going to need to reroll 1 of my dice probably. So Big Chicken will do Gaze of Fate. It does go off, thankfully, because he's down to +0 to cast now. Because he has +2 on the top profile, then +1, but now he's got +0.
So he goes on 7, right?
It still goes off, yeah. Still goes off. But then he's got a Smite to try and hurt the Nightbringer. Yes.
Goes off.
Now I need more than 1 wound because he'll heal 1. Yeah, it's 2. That'll do.
It's something.
At least it's something. At
So
least
he
it's
goes
something.
to 7.
So he's down to 8 wounds, right? Oh no, yeah, down to 7. Okay.
I wish he was at 10. Oh,
Okay.
imagine.
So he's done 2 powers there. And that's him done, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's these ones here. I just need to think on who's going to do Hysterical Frenzy. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be back. Right, I made a decision, guys. I actually think it's worth doing Hysterical Frenzy on the one that doesn't do well with Psychic powers. So essentially here... and this is the one that's got more attacks. That one's got less attacks. Mm-hmm. So I think it's worth doing a Smite here, and then a Smite from this one there. Yeah. And if that one takes 3 wounds in the Psychic phase, then I could do Hysterical Frenzy here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go that way round. Okay. So the one, this one here will go first, and that one will do, it's got Agonies and Symphony. So it will do Delightful Agonies first. Delightful Agonies is a
6.
5.
Oh, 5.
So Agonies
Very
goes
good.
off. So she's going to put a 5 up Feel No Pain on herself.
Okay.
On herself, because
It
the
makes sense
Nightbringer is
because she's
right
flat.
there. So she's gonna put it on herself. And then she's going to do Smite.
Smite.
This is my second Smite, so a 6. Yeah, it goes off. How many wounds? 2.
2.
So then the Void Dragon's down 2 wounds.
So he's down to 4.
Down to 4. Now that means this one here can do Smite.
Yeah.
And see how that goes. So I've done a 5. I've done a 6. Now this Smite needs a 7.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
So I will CP reroll that one.
Okay. So
Down to
both
2
dice.
CPs. 7. Yes, big Smite.
Big Smite, so
But it
big
can only
Smite.
do 1. Oh!
Yeah.
It's a big Smite and it can only do 1 wound. But now I've done enough mortal wounds there. So she can do her other power rather than Frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do Pavane of Slanesh.
Okay. Oh, I was supposed to
No,
think it's gonna
Pavane
be
is
double
only a
one.
6, so no.
I was
Doesn't go
hoping
off.
for a double one.
So that's Shalaxi's action done, Big
Yeah.
Chicken done, this one done, and this one done.
Mhm.
And they've done exactly what they needed to do. So this one here now will do Hysterical Frenzy on herself. And that's where I can reroll 1 dice now.
Oh, so 4
So I
plus.
need a 5 plus.
5 plus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no!
She still
So-
gets to smite, right?
She gets to smite, so she's still got a Hail Mary. 5, 6, 7, 8. She needs an 8.
So the same.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
No, it's a 6.
It's only a 6.
Okay, so
Whew,
that helps
so that
him
one's
a
not going
great
down.
deal.
Yes, that
Because I
helps
was
a lot.
expecting them both to go down.
Yeah, so was I. I thought I could kill 2. I thought I could kill 2 Catans. So no,
There's
that there's not happening.
There is zero sympathy from this side of the crowd.
No, I wouldn't expect there to be. I wouldn't expect there to be any sympathy from the enemy. Right, I've got Be'lakor then.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to do Penumbral Curse again.
Yeah.
Yes. So he's going to do that on the Nightbringer again because he's with an 18.
God damn it.
So
Leave
the-
him alone.
So the Nightbringer is -1 to wound again.
Yeah.
Then he's going to do...
Betraying
yeah,
Shades?
he's going to do Betraying Shades
Yeah,
again.
that's the best power he can do, I think.
Nope.
It's not.
It's a Perils. So how many wounds does he take?
Die.
2 wounds.
Yeah.
So he is down to 14.
That's what you get.
He's hurt himself. He's hurt himself.
It was literally a betraying shade. Nah, what are you doing?
Right then. We are on to some shooting. Oh, we still have shooting. Ah, the
Oh,
whip.
yeah, you can
He's going to whip him.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Let's do this, twos. Oh, yes.
Because it's assault, right? So you don't get -1. And
Oh,
you bracketed.
I'm
Do you have-
bracketed. What happens when I'm bracketed? No, I lose movement, big attacks, and little attacks.
Oh.
So my whip skill.
I was hoping it says you
Whew.
cannot use your whip.
So she's okay.
5?
5's the wound. Rerolling 1s. Oh! Yeah, 4 wounds.
4 ups.
Yes!
Take 2.
That's 4 damage. And
Oh,
you got no
no.
CPs.
There you go.
Yes! So he takes 3.
Oh.
He's down to 3.
Shocker, that is.
Wow. So my
So I cannot hit on 3s, but you can wound on 5s. That's not fair.
my psychics failed, but then she just went. She did him. She did him. Right then. That's
Oh, you can whip
that
in
then.
here as well, but yeah, you can.
Oh
do
yeah, I'll whip the Cryptos
You can
Rolls.
just kill him in a shooting phase.
Kill him in the shoot phase. No, yeah, I'll go into the Cryptos Rolls.
Toughness 5.
So 3s. 3s is strength 6. So 4. 4 minus 2.
5 ups.
Yeah, they're dead. It's 2 wounds each. Nice. And then Shalaxi will whip the wraiths in front of her.
Oh yeah, she can as well.
That's why the whips.
Oh no,
the
you
whips are
didn't.
good.
You not in combat. Oh, you can shoot.
It's a shooting attack, David.
I was thinking you can do it in combat, right?
Oh,
Okay.
the whips are good. The whips are
They're
good.
good, they're good.
3s, 2 wounds. Still could kill a wraith. No, let's put 1 down to 1 wound there. Okay.
I'll do it on that one.
Oh, that one's out. Okay. Right, that's
Good.
all my shooting done.
Good. Stay away.
That's all my shooting done. Then I've got the 8-inch charge to make over there
Yeah.
with the demonettes. I'll roll them. I'll roll them next to the units.
Mhm.
So they need an 8 with the instrument. Oh yes,
Yeah.
they've got the 9. There you go. They'll be in.
Mhm.
Shalaxi can't fail, and she's just going to base that wraith.
Yeah.
Sorry, just dropped her wounds.
Need to kill both because I'm upset.
What did she have? Did she have 14? Did she? She lost 2 from something, didn't she?
She was on 15 and then she lost once.
Just go 14. So yeah, so they've made it in. And then the other important one is on this side. They need to roll a 9. Nope. And I think I'll CP that.
Oh yeah, you can CP now.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
have you
an
seen that
8.
6?
Yeah, it's an
Oh.
8. Okay, so we lost the CP.
Oh, so you needed it the other way around.
Yeah, I needed it the other way
Oh,
around.
okay.
Bellicle will go into these boys.
Double one, give it to me. No. You would probably still have made
There
it.
we go. So
but,
just
you know.
go there. Yeah, we probably still would have made it. And now this one needs to roll a 5. Oh shit! No, not SHIT. The other word. This one needed to roll a 5. Damn it! Into the Void Dragon. Okay, 9. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, because you used your Gaze of Fate, didn't you?
Yep. So we'll stand there.
He won't live. I'm telling you.
Right, and then these witches, they've advanced, but they're within 6 of a keeper, so they're going to charge you.
Too many Dark Eldar games, man.
Oh, what did I just say?
Witches.
Oh, did I say witches? These demonettes. Yeah, I've just used Drakari at the tournament this weekend, guys. That's what's happened there. Right, so they go in there. And yeah, that's it, really. They just got to move these ones 9.
Take my objective.
And they're right there. Yeah, I just wanted to steal your objective, really. Because obviously you've got 2 obsec models, but I'm also troops. So there's 10 of us.
Well, I'm toughness 5, so maybe I'll live.
Oh, no, yeah, you probably will live. But I just wanted to steal your objective.
Yeah, but at least you can raise the banner there. So.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. And David, the interesting thing here is David cannot interrupt. And even the keepers that are locked in combat have always fight first.
Yes.
So they will all get to fight before David gets to fight. So I think that's fairly big for me. And what I'm going to do is, because he can't interrupt, I'll just start on this side over here, and I'll work my way through.
No worries.
So first of all, Be'lakor
hitting on 2s, killing on 2s.
Yes.
Yeah. I would just do the courtesy of taking them off.
So they go off, and then he is going to consolidate closer towards this character. Boop. Hello.
But I still got the objective.
Yeah.
Can go back to the
Whatever.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. 70 point lord.
Then we got Shalaxi. So Shalaxi into the Wraiths. Big attacks.
That's a good start.
Wounded on 2s. 4. Yeah. Good. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the snapping
Hero
claws.
Wraiths.
Hits with everything. 3s. 4 more.
Easy.
There we are.
Oh!
And they're flat 3s, so that's 2 dead.
Just about dead.
They tried though.
Yeah.
They tried.
I mean, it wouldn't change anything if they live, but it would be nice.
Gets a bit closer. And then those demonettes in there. Now, I think there's a strat in here for my demonettes that really helps them a bit. Because like each like troop thing got 1 strat in this book. And I'm pretty sure the demonette one is half decent, actually. So
like
the demonette one...
6s or something.
It might be. I've not looked at it before. Use this strategy in the fight phase. Select 1 demonette infantry unit from your army. To the end of the phase, the armor penetration is improved by 1. So instead of -1, there'd be -2.
It does help you. I've got 3 up save.
You got a 3 up save, yeah. And I do want. Well, actually, I don't really need you dead, do I? Because you're not being near a chronomancer. So you hit on 4s, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm okay, actually, David. I'm not going to do that.
Disrespecting my crypto floors.
I'm not going to do that, mate. I'm not going to do that. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, they've only got 3 attacks each when they're outside of the chronomancer.
Yeah, so I have 2 attacks each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the LRS has 3, so 10. And then I'm hitting you on 3s.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Half decent, I'd say. Better than my Catans.
And then I'm winning you on 5s. Oh, sorry, there was a 2 in there. I just saw it. There you go. You see another one out.
So 5s.
Just killing my demon heads.
Good.
Winning you on 5s.
And 6s are rend, right?
6s do something, yes. So
Yeah,
6s.
it's rend, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So they're going to be -3, I think.
It's -3 or -4. So I'll have a quick look for you.
Yeah, have a look.
So it's
And I will roll
3 -1, and then 1 I'll have a look at.
Yeah, 3 4-ups. 1 takes a wound.
1 takes
And I
a
will roll
wound.
the last one to see if it matters. No, it doesn't because I won't have.
Okay, it's either -3 or -4.
Yeah, so 1 dice.
1 dice.
I'll take it.
Nice. And then you can try and go back.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Yeah, no.
Oh, he tried. And then, of course, we'll just get 3 closer and put 1 there. And then just go like that. Let's go to the crypto throw like that. So he's got Crypto Thrall. I've got a Demonette on there, but I also have Shalaxi, so it's mine now.
Yep.
I've got 2 models on there. Awesome. So we've taken those ones, and then we get to fight over here. So my Demonette's charged, so they get to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're hitting on 3s.
They're gonna be only on 6s, right?
Yeah, they're strength 3. 3 wounds. Okay. Oh my god, they've just killed a Catan.
Do I blow up? Yeah, I do. On the 4+, reality unravels.
Oh, I love that.
So, Demonettes take 3, and the guy, the
Keep
thingy,
it
takes 2.
Down to 6.
He dealt more wounds blowing up than actually doing stuff.
So 6 there, and 3 Demonettes die. Wow, that's a bit... The Demonettes just popped a Catan. I mean, I don't know what's happening luck-wise here, but everything I'm trying seems to be going right. And everything David's doing seems to be going right.
I pass all my saves, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I can't believe that. 3 sixes, 3 fails. Demonettes have just killed a Catan. Demonettes just killed a Catan. Wow, okay. So go to there. Awesome. Oh, and what was the range of the explosion? Because you probably catch
I'm pretty sure it says in here. Reality levels is within 6 inches.
Oh yeah, nice. So they get caught as well.
Boop.
Nice. 2 brimstones.
Those brimstones just getting blown to bits.
Yeah, they just get blown to bits from the side. I mean, they're there.
Yeah.
They're right there. I forgot about them. And they're right there. They're right there.
That objective is never gonna be yours. It's just waves of Necrons just going for it.
Yeah. Right, so that nothing happens there. The one that charged over here. So 6 attacks with the Wit Stealer. All hit. And then wounded on 3s. 4 saves.
4 saves. Can I pass something? Nope, but it was close.
Fails 1, so he's dead.
He's dead. Does he blow up? Nope. No, I don't blow up. It's a 4+. Disappointment.
So I have to get closer to the Nightbringer. So I believe if I go 3, I'm right underneath him, right? So I'm in engagement range.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah, so I will go into engagement range.
Yeah.
Of the Nightbringer, because I don't think he can kill both of them, and then at least he's only in with one of them.
You think?
Well, he couldn't kill Big Chicken on his own last time.
Watch it.
Yeah, I think.
Watch it, mate.
Now that one is 2 and 6. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one that consolidates D3 plus 3. So another inch. She's got right underneath the Nightbringer. And yeah, I will go into combat with him just because if he falls back, he can't do Catan powers, right?
Yeah. So
I'll do that. Okay. I'll do that because he can't charge either.
Nope.
So yeah, so that's me done there. And then it's the Nightbringer. Who's he hitting, David? Who's he going to hit?
So
with his 6 attacks.
So I've got my 6 attacks.
Oh, David. Oh. Aura of Aquascience. Do I use it at the start of the fight phase, which I wouldn't have done it if it was the start of the fight phase, or do I use it when you make an attack with someone? Because now you're within 3 of a keeper, I could reduce your attacks by 1, which is quite nice. But it only depends if I can use it at any point in the fight phase, or like when you strike. Because if it's at the beginning, then I can't do it.
I think it might be the beginning, but I don't know if.
Yeah, use this strat at the start of any fight phase. So I wouldn't have done it. Right, so you get 6 attacks.
So how many attacks do you have? That keeper is full, isn't it?
That keeper is full, yes. Remember, the keeper is -1 to hit, and you are -1 to wound. Yeah, so the keeper is -1 to hit and
I'm pretty sure the way
wound.
to do it is to go everything for the chicken.
Everything?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're -1 to wound. So yeah, okay.
I'm pretty sure because next turn I can just do stuff.
No, my chicken. My chicken. Go on, all the 1s and 2s, David.
And one more that I lost.
Oh,
which is a 4. I didn't see what it was. And that's 2. So I need to roll at least
at least 6 on your damages. So it's 3 and 3. So he dies. Okay, and they don't blow up.
Yeah. And then I get to don't get to. Oh no, it's a normal move, so I get to fly down. Oh, I'll just fight you.
No, you can only go 3 inches.
But I ignore vertical movement if I move, and it's a normal move.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
So he just goes.
He just drops down. Nice. That's interesting.
He's hanging.
That's interesting. But at least he's in with the keeper, and he can't go and attack whatever the hell he wants to attack. So that's I'm gonna take that as a positive.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm gonna take that as a positive.
I cannot go for the What's he called?
Bellicor.
Bellicor.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you were scared of, wasn't it?
Yes. So I do get 3 points for engage because I'm in all of the
And
quarters.
now I get 3 for assassinate.
Yeah, and
Big
3 for a
for a
board
border
witch.
witch.
Yeah. So look, David's level with me there. Like that's what it is at the end of turn 2. We're level. We're on 2020, and David is still gonna. No, David's still. Oh yeah, David's gonna get 5 only because I've taken this one off him.
Yep.
So he's only on
I've only
2,
got
and
these
you've got to
two.
hold 2 for 5 points.
Yep.
So he's only gonna get 5 points.
Okay, so we still got the Catan. So Nightbringer.
Oh guys, I can't wait for that keeper to win against the Nightbringer.
She
Look,
won't win.
she's turned her back on him. That's how little she cares
He's
about
hanging
him.
onto her claw just like...
that's how little she cares about him. You watch, that keeper's gonna win out over that
So-
Nightbringer.
My lord heroically ran off. He just advanced away.
Heroic run.
The Chronomancer has an entropic glance, so he's gonna kill that keeper.
Oh, I have confidence.
Yeah, then
David, we're gonna call it the heroic retreat.
heroic retreat. Yeah,
Heroic
then I get
retreat.
additional 4 points for Rod.
Oh yeah, they're gonna come on there and
I'll
rod.
Rod in there. Because I was trying to get into Mani's deployment, but I just don't have the gap.
Yes. He was going to try and come back here, but the Demonetter, he'd be like here, so he couldn't basically
Yeah.
even fit one model on.
And then he fell back because why not? And that's all I've got.
Nice.
I've got nothing left.
I'll take
These
it. I'll
flayed
take
ones are gonna do something really
it.
nasty
Oh
to
no,
these brimstones.
no, don't get
They've got a
it.
7-inch charge.
They will kill the Brimstones if they get it.
Definitely.
They will.
So let's start with Catan powers, right?
Catan
Because
powers.
that's what we want to see.
Yes.
So-
Oh, the Gaze of Death.
Gaze on that. 2d3. That's 4. That's reasonable.
Well, she gets a feel of pain because she did agonies on herself.
Oh, okay.
So she has got some feel of pain. No, fails them all.
Okay.
So she's down to 12.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going
And
to take
now
I'm
what
gonna
we
take
need
this
to
dice,
do
guys,
is we need
because
to roll a 6.
This one's down to 6, so I can show that on one dice.
Mhm.
And then this one is now on 12.
Mhm.
There we go. Fighting the Nightbringer with 12 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
So now we're gonna do antimatter meteor.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Ah!
Oh, so close to a 6.
So 3 mortal wounds.
3 more wounds, so that's 3 thermal pains. Oh! 3 feel no pains on the hero keeper.
Yeah.
Triple 6, baby.
So
That's how you pass 6 of feel no
So
pains.
no, what you do is you spend a CP and do antimatter meteor again.
Oh, do a random
Let's see.
power.
3.
I think that's Cosmic Fire.
No, it's a 4. Sky of Falling Stars. 3 units within 24.
Ooh, 3 units within 24.
Mm.
What, you got these
Brim-
demonettes here?
I was thinking brimstones. Yeah, I'm gonna do demonettes,
And then, yeah, you can use the Brimstones, I think.
but I don't
They'll
want
be
to.
within 24.
I don't think I want to.
Oh,
reduce
you'll make
my
the charge on
rate.
it, yeah.
So I'll do demonettes.
Demonettes, yeah, you got 3 units demonettes. So the little
Going from
unit.
the left.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They all take it.
No, that's a 6.
Oh, that's
6 always fails.
6 always fails.
Were you going from the left?
Yeah,
So you missed the damage unit.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the first unit and the second unit. 1 and 3.
Yeah, so these guys lose 1. And then these ones lose 3.
I was hoping for a different power, to be honest. For
These ones
any
lose three.
power but this one.
But this one, yeah.
To be honest, Assassin Assault would be
I would have loved if you got Time's Arrow. That would have been the biggest waste of a
Oh,
CP.
yeah.
Oh no, I can't do it.
I would do it on my Chronomancer.
You kill your own
Just for
Chronomancer.
buds.
Right then, what's next, David?
Entropic Glance.
Oh, into that keeper on 5 wounds.
Freeze.
I was going to say, isn't this the keeper that just doesn't die to shoot him? Isn't this that keeper?
Yeah. But I can still charge it and still D3 plus 3 damage in combat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, beast.
So, charge. He still makes it. He still makes it.
Yeah, he is standing right in front of me.
And
Oh,
now
I
the
wish
flame
they
goes-
got the double 1.
Yeah,
Oh, they're in. They're in.
Yeah.
They're in. Oh, bye-bye, Brims. Bye-bye, Brims.
Not raising banners again, I guess.
Oh, man. You've done a really good job of stopping my banners.
That's one banner.
Yeah, you have done a really, really good
So,
job of stopping my banners.
Might as well do combat with him because I have to go with him because you can interact
Oh,
for free.
whoa, guys. It is the start of an enemy phase.
Yeah.
And you'll remember the one that rolled for her random powers, random traits, has got the forbidden gem.
Yeah.
So she's got the forbidden gem. She's going to try and use the gem on the Nightbringer.
Yeah, poor
Character within
Nightbringer.
12.
Poor Nightbringer.
Oh, so I need to roll 3 dice, and I need to roll over David's morale.
Which is
I mean, she
probably
did just
10.
roll a 666. She did just roll a 666 on her.
He's leadership 10 because
He's leadership 10. Now, and she did just roll a 666 on Feel No Pain. She's got to follow it up. It's a 4. Good start.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You need to roll a 6.
Come on. No, the forbidden gem doesn't work. Ooh, so the Nightbringer can fight.
Ooh.
Can fight.
In that case, I can stop you taking wounds away from my Nightbringer, right?
No, because I always fight first, and you haven't charged with the
Oh,
Nightbringer.
that's true. No.
So the Chronomancer will fight, and then she will fight
Chronomancer will do
next.
his one attack, which he hits.
Ooh.
No, he doesn't want. God damn it! He has one job. Wait, I've got 3 attacks with my tendrils.
Ooh.
All hit. Oh no, you
Minus
-1, right?
one. One hit.
Yeah, no AP.
5 pinpoint.
Yeah.
Oh, she takes it.
Slap with a tentacle.
Just slapped her with a tentacle.
Why didn't that happen for the Entropy Gods?
When she smacks you back with the tentacles, that's gonna hurt. Right, the other one that's fighting the Nightbringer then.
And I still got my fails, but I'll do that in a second.
Please. That's 4 wounds in the Nightbringer.
Easy. Look at this. Whoop. Oh, god damn it. He takes 3, so he's down to 5.
So he's down to 5. Okay, I'll have to take that. I mean, I haven't stopped him from fighting, but I do have 12 wounds left. So you never know. I mean, he's -1 to hit me. So obviously, Aura of Acquiscience is my last CP. Obviously.
So 5 attacks.
Do you mind? Is that okay, David?
Yeah, it's fine.
Aura of Acquiscience. So 5 attacks. I know you're -1 to hit me. So hitting on 3s.
Okay, that's
And
good.
you're -1 to wound because of Bellicor's power.
Okay,
So
so
you're
3s.
wounded on 3s. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
3 goes
still
straight
really
through.
good. And no -1 damage. So this is just, you can roll a 12.
Oh, it's 11!
Oh, it's 11! Yeah, boy, she has 1 wound left. 1 wound left.
I just cannot roll the average, can I?
Go, keeper.
So, give me the satisfaction of
Go.
rolling
I
my
told you
three.
guys. I told you that keeper was going to win over the Nightbringer. You watch.
Is
you
it a
watch.
win? You took what, 3 ones? I took 11.
It's my turn next, David.
Doesn't matter.
That one keeper's going to do you. that one keeper's going to do you.
3, 4, 5. Just give me the satisfaction of rolling the flame.
Oh, the flayed ones. They're going to kill these brims, aren't they?
Each time the attack is non-vehicle or one addition. Yeah, so 6 is explode.
Ooh, nice.
Hitting on 3s. That's pretty good.
6 explode, right?
Yep.
Yep, nice.
And then I'm strength for...
I believe I'm either going to be toughness 3 or possibly
2.
even 2.
Because that's the lowest, right?
Yeah, Brimstone Horrors. What do you reckon, David? What do you reckon?
I think it's gonna be 3 because
Oh, do you
it's
think?
Bollocks Codex.
Brimstone Horrors T3, yes.
So 3s. That was a wound, I just nudged it anyway. There you go. So you've got 3, 7 in wounds.
I can pass these. I mean, they're only 6 up because they're brims, but still. Oh, they tried. They tried.
Poor
There's only
Brimstone.
4 there.
That
so
means
they
the objective's mine. Yeah.
Damn you, David.
We traded
Damn you.
objectives.
Damn you. Yeah, we traded objectives. He's taken mine because I took his over there. That's denying me some primaries.
Yeah,
That is denying me some primaries.
that's something.
Right, I think it's her next then, isn't it? Into the Chronomancer?
Poor Chronomancer.
Yeah, poor Chronomancer. Right then, so brimstones added to the dead. To the dead pile.
Look at the pile there and there. It's like,
So she's on bottom bracket now.
yeah.
So she's down to only 4 big attacks and 2 little ones. So 4 big attacks. Is it 3s or 2s? Oh,
Toughness
it's
4.
3.
Takes
So
1, so he's down to
slap
1
3.
wound.
And then the two snapping claws. 3s. 2 wounds. Hey.
He did.
I really like the fact that the keepers, when they get damaged, at least they don't get worse to hit.
Yes.
And they lose attacks.
Like a bloodthirst.
Yeah, they lose movement and they lose big attacks and little attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But at least they still hit on 2s. That's quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, David, is that the end of your turn, bro?
I believe that's everything I can do.
Okay.
I wish I
and-
could do something else. And I get nothing else. Because
yeah,
you've
there's-
got two
no,
keepers
there's
barely
Oh,
alive.
because this one's on 1 wound. Look at that. This keeper's on 4 wounds and this keeper's on 1 wound.
Yeah.
That's stopping David getting 12 points. 6 on Assassinate and 6 on Abhor the Witch.
Yeah, that's huge.
Oh, they have been a huge pain in
Yeah.
your side. Because you'd be on 41 points here.
Yeah.
Storming ahead of me on
Yeah.
points. But yeah, fortunately for me,
Fortunately.
you've left her alive on 1 wound. And now, David, she's going to kill him. You know that, right? She's going to
If
kill
I
him.
had a different power, just 1 move.
Right. Well, you've stopped me getting primaries because you've stolen this objective
Yeah.
off me.
But you've
So
got
I'm only
that
holding 2. So I've got 5 points. Sorry?
You're holding 3, I believe. because you've got
Oh, I'm on that one.
this one. And you're
Okay.
holding this one as well because I had to run off.
Okay, so I'm actually getting 15 primaries
Yes,
then.
you're getting 15
okay,
primaries.
nice.
But I did kill the brimstones.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. This is it, man. This is it. No mercy. No mercy. The demons are going to run through. She is going to show him why she's better than him.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
gonna chop her up.
That's
Because
so-
mine's gonna fail everything. And she's gonna die.
She ran in there. She was on like 12 wounds, and he was on 8 wounds. He was almost on max
He's on
wounds.
5.
She's put him down to 5. Now, can she kill him? That's the question. So I'm going to start off with that keeper over there, the Psychophage. She's going to make hysterical frenzy on her.
Okay.
8. Oh, yeah,
Just.
baby. On an 8 like that. So now this one gets to fight in the psychic phase against the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
So she's only got 4 big attacks now because she's on bottom bracket. 1 hit. We did on 3s. Rerolling 1s. 3 moves. 3 wounds. Okay. She would have killed him if he didn't have that cap of only taking 3. So she's down to 2, right?
Yeah.
Right, so she's done her job there. And then that one's going to smite as well as her second power
Yeah.
into the flayed ones. The flayed ones have 2 wounds each.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't go up. But
No, they've got one.
They've got one. They've got 1 with each. Okay. Shalaxi then. We'll do a smite into that and that. So that needs a 6. That needs a 6, yes.
Yeah.
Into the Crypto Thrall.
2.
He's dead.
Yeah, it does that.
And then Shalaxi can also do Agonies or Symphony of Pain. She'll do Agonies. Delightful Agonies. A 6. So she'll just do that on herself,
Yeah.
just to be safe.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
know.
actually, no. She'll do it on the one going into the flayed ones,
Okay.
just in case. Then this one over here, so that was a 5, a 6. Now this one will try and smite on a 7 into these flayed ones. Yes? Oh, sorry, David. 1 second. That's a 7. She's number 2. So she's got Pavane. Is it okay if I do Pavane first, mate? Yeah? So she's going to do Pavane first. Yes. Just because Pavane is that one where I have to roll a
Yeah,
mod
roll
of
for
each.
numbers.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
5
I
of
keep
them.
doing that the wrong way around. Thanks, David. So 5 of them. No more wounds. And then the smite. 2 more wounds.
Oh. I'm gonna increase your charge range, so there's a possibility of rolling a double 1. So that's definitely my plan.
Nice. So that's those three keepers done. This keeper here is definitely within 24 of the Nightbringer. So
Possibly.
she's just going to do mental interrogation.
Can you do an action when you're in combat?
Possibly. Maybe not. So I'll just do it with Bellicor.
Yeah.
So he's within 24 of the Lord. And
Yeah,
he's
just-
right in
just
front of the
it's
Lord.
safer,
So I'll do it
isn't
with Bellicor. So it does go off. And now Bellicor can't do any more powers.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. That goes off. Yeah, because I'm not sure if you can or not.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're on to the shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
So that keeper over there is going to whip the flayed ones in front of her. 3s. You're rolling 1s. That's 4.
AP,
Minus 2.
6 ups. 3
She
dead.
kills 3.
1 comes back.
One comes back. Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1 comes back. Come back. Yeah.
Then I've got this one over here. Who's going to do the same here?
Oh.
David just leaves with these saves and rehands everywhere.
Yeah.
On this. 3s. 5 wounds.
Yep, dead.
Those whips are very good.
Yeah,
Those whips are really, really good.
They're definitely gone.
So they go down. Oh, clinging onto
Stop
my fingers.
throwing my flame ones.
It's clinging onto my fingers. Right, Shalaxi's out of range. This one is going to whip the Nightbringer. Come on. Whip that Nightbringer.
So what's your ballistic skill?
2.
Still 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember I said their hits don't go down. 5s. Rolling ones. She could kill him. How many wins has he got?
Ooh, 2.
Oh, so this could kill him. Yeah!
But on the 4+, you blow up. Watch this.
Yes! Didn't I tell you guys that keeper was good? She didn't even need to fight. Oh, you know, she probably could have killed him.
She did need to fight.
She probably no. I mean, in the fight phase, she didn't even need to get to the fight phase. She just done it in the shoot phase. She might have killed him from full wounds in that turn. You know,
Yeah.
that's mental, isn't it? Wow. Nice. She just whipped. So how dare you leave me on a wound?
Yeah.
Right. Well, Be'lakor hasn't got any shooting, so just charge it. So Be'lakor will charge that lord. He's in.
I think you just about make it.
And then this keeper will charge the flayed ones. 7, yeah. She's in as well. She's on bottom bracket though, so we'll send the demonettes in as well. 7, yeah.
Yeah, let's scoop them up.
So they are right there. Yeah, David can't interrupt, so I'll go with Be'lakor first.
Yeah,
See what he does
twos.
to this lord.
I'm pretty
Twos.
sure one needs to go through money.
Yeah, look at that.
And
And then obviously just consolidate this way a little bit.
Yeah.
There we are. And then I'll do the keep. Actually, the demonettes they're doing me proud, aren't they?
there's 3 flayed ones. I don't think it's making you proud. Killing 3 flayed ones.
Hey, they killed a Catan, all right. 8, 9, 10. They're doing well. They're doing well. 3s to hit. Ooh.
And
I'm
5.
wounding you on 5s. There's 1 6.
So
One
one's
dead.
dead.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. And minus 1.
5 up.
Yeah. Go
I
do
did
that.
tell you, killing flayed ones is not a feat of strength.
Hey, all right.
They're
Yeah.
there to do, right?
We're strength free, all right. We're strength free.
Well, I think
we
officially-
will take that as a victory.
I don't have a single model on the board anymore.
Ooh,
So we could go
man.
to my turn, but I don't think I'll do too much.
Yeah, so I did get engaged for another 3 there. And I already got my banners points, and I already added mental interrogation. Now, basically, that's where the game ends because David doesn't have any models left. But obviously, I would just like continue scoring out the game.
Yeah.
So basically, what would happen here is David wouldn't get any primaries for the rest,
No.
aboard the which all retrieve data. But
Unless that keeper trips over and dies. On the
Exactly.
stone or something.
I would get my 15 and my 5 to max out my primaries. I would get 3 for turn 4 and 3 for turn 5 on engage. I can't score any more mental interrogation because I've killed all of David's characters. But
You
here,
get the banners.
yes. So at the start of turn 4 there, I will only get 2 banners. But this is why I took banners, guys, for the end, because I'll only get 2 banners, right?
Yeah.
But I will raise in turn 4 these ones. I will raise this one over here with demonettes,
And
and
one
this
of
one
those.
over here. So in turn 4, I will raise those, and that means at the start of turn 5, I will score 5 points on my banners,
Yeah.
and at the end of the game, I will score 5 points on my banners. So it's helped me out at the end game there, which is really cool. So we've got that many points, basically. We end on 81. Mental interrogation was a good one, I think.
Yeah,
I think
it
it was
was good.
genuinely a good choice because engage I thought I'd get and banners I thought I would start to race them towards the end of the game and I can start clearing you out my deployment zone and guarantee race 3 at least.
Technically, you could have not killed this guy and just follow him around the table.
Yeah,
and
followed
just
him around the
mental
world just doing mental interrogation. But no, yeah, so that's why. Well, I wouldn't, would I? Because I would have mental interrogated you and you would have just charged me with the Lord to die.
Yeah.
So, deny me points. Yeah, well, I think that was a good game. And it was very unfortunate here because David probably should have killed like another 3 keepers there. There were
Maybe.
do that, yeah, man. So you would have got like another 9 on assassinate,
Yeah.
another 9
I
on
did
aboard the
plan on
witch.
killing half of
The
your big
Catans
demons.
would still be there. I think you did get very unlucky to not kill what you tried to kill turn 2. I mean, I got 1 on 6 wounds, 1 on 1 wound, 1 on 4 wounds. They're just running around
I
causing
think-
havoc because they were damaged,
I
not
think
killed.
it's because Dan was lingering around. He was just
Yeah,
spending bad
his
luck.
luck definitely rubbed off on you. Right, let's go to the end game roundup. That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was so crazy. I genuinely thought the turn when you went into the keepers, they were going to
But
go down.
instead, I channeled Dan. I was like, yeah.
Channeled you in a Dan.
It's Dan's
I
original
just
army, isn't it?
missed with everything. I was like, no. It was when the Void Dragon went into that keep. I was like, she's only got like 9 wounds. She's probably dead here. And then you just like 1 wound. I was like, oh. Whoa. She was like, whoa, I'm alive.
I think the biggest crime was the one with Entropic Strike in your
Oh
department.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the biggest
He
crime.
did Entropic Strike and got one wounded. That one as well.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so unlucky.
4 damage. Boop.
Yeah, it was so unlucky, man. I think that swung the entire game there.
Yeah.
I think if you went in and you killed them two, even if I killed a Catan and a half after that, we would have had a really close game, like a really close game. Especially because all my banners were down. You took my banners and
because
stuff.
instead of going for my units playing the mission, you have to go for the
I would
for
have
the
to go.
Catans.
Yeah.
And if one of the Catans lives, then he goes, oh, a lot of little units, and then
Yeah.
he goes and clears them up.
Yeah.
So it changes the game a lot. I think you'd probably, with how much you kill turn one, you'd still get ahead on primary, but my secondaries would have shot to max
Yeah.
because my
You would have
Catans
killed the
just
keepers.
wipe you.
Yeah, so you would have got your assassinate points. You would have got your
Abort the Witch.
Abort the Witch points. I would have got a few more mental interrogation points if the Catans were alive. But yeah, no, I'm so happy with the way that list did. You know what it is? It's the making the chances of that happening. Like the Void Dragon got 1 hit, but if I was a -1 to hit, he'd have 3 hits because he had 2 2s in there. And all of a sudden, the keeper would have died.
Yeah.
It's the -1 attack strategy. Oh, it's a -1 attack as well.
Yeah, so
I
you
did
got
-1
-1 attack, -1 to hit, and
Yeah.
-1 to wound. That's huge.
Yeah, man. Like in different bubbles all over the place. Like if the Nightbringer wasn't -1 to wound against Big Chicken, he'd be dead and stuff like that. So you know there were
-1 damage.
there are multiple things in the game there. You know, just stacking those buffs up: the -1 attack, the -1 to hit, the -1 to wound power, the -1 damage on Big Chicken.
Yeah, because I
6
get no
of Field on
rerolls.
Pains. They're like very like tanky when you take the right things on them.
Yeah.
I think it's incredible.
Because volume of attacks would have taken them down, but Catans have very few, very strong attacks.
Yeah.
So if you do -1 attack, it's like, okay, so my efficiency goes down by like, I don't know, like 15%. It goes down. And then, oh, I'm -1 to hit, so it's even lower. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm -1 to wound, it's even lower.
Yeah.
And I have no rerolls. And then I roll d6 damage. There's so much variance to go through.
Yeah. There's so many things that can go wrong there, and well, just we saw what happened there, man. That was it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's why I love the keepers. Flat 3 damage, 10 attacks each.
Yeah, everything attack.
Flat
every
3
attack.
damage.
And -1 to hit. Like,
They're horrible. And
this is my
re-rolling
tournament
ones to
list.
wound as well,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, this is your tournament list. Yeah,
I went 5th in GZ with that list. And I did play Drukarian stuff. And
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
well. It's just that the keepers are a really strong list.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Well, it's the first list I put together with Be'lakor, and I know I'm missing a few things. Going forward, I was saying to David before the game, if we can get some Furies ready, I would like to drop 1 unit of the 10 Demonettes that I've got. What I would like to drop 1 of my 10-man Demonette units for 2 units of Furies. And I would also like to drop Shalaxi. The only reason Shalaxi was on the list, I was telling David, is I absolutely love Shalaxi. She's such a cool model. But Celeste is just a better choice.
Yes.
She's a Demon Prince and a Herald all in one. She gives, +1 strength to the Demonettes and stuff like that. So she is the right option.
Yeah,
And she can't be targeted.
Yeah, Shalaxi didn't do anything this game.
Yeah,
She was
exactly.
just like running around. the
Yeah.
center.
And Celeste is 9 wounds. It's a Demon Prince and a Herald in one. So she can't be targeted.
Yeah.
But she is a beast because she fights with both profiles and she fights twice. So she's absolutely insane. I think she's a better choice than Shalaxi, but I just like Shalaxi. I was saying to David just now, I was like, I just love Shalaxi. She's my favorite.
You like the
keeper.
haircut.
Yeah, I like the haircut. I like the haircut she's got. So that's why I took her. But that's the changes I would make. I would be taking Celeste instead of her and 2 units of 5 Furies instead of 1 of my 10 Demonette units. And that would help me play the mission a lot better and have that extra tanky character that can't be targeted with all the Demonettes. I think that's pretty big for that list.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
The only difference really is change the Lord to another Chronomancer.
You want the second Chronomancer
Because
back,
I
don't you?
really want 2 Entropic Lances.
Ah,
They changed the point, so you
nice.
cannot do that anymore. Because
Nice.
that point, that army is like to the point because there is immovable objects in
I
there.
mean, you could drop 1 Crypto Thrall unit because you
could.
have so many fast moving units.
But I do like them in the back because
Yeah.
because of screening and stuff.
I get that too.
It's
get
just
that
because my
too.
army has to all go out.
Yeah.
And then nothing's in the back, and I will need to protect my objectives somehow.
It could be the kind of thing where you drop 1 of the Ophidian units, like keep 2 units of 3.
Yes. So I
Drop
was
1 of the
thinking.
Ophidian units for 2 units of 3 Scarabs, and it saves you like
So
20
I
points.
was thinking of dropping 1 Ophidian unit, and 1 Chronomancer,
Oh,
and making it into a Barge Lord.
oh, okay, that's
Like
a better,
like a
that's
War
better
Scythe
choice.
Barge Lord just flying around. And
That's a
killing
better choice, yeah. With the Voltaic staff, just shooting from behind.
stuff. Or that, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, actually.
And I can do Code of Combat and stuff.
Interesting. Well, guys, I mean, we both really enjoyed the list that we play, and we hope you had just as much fun in the battle report as we did. And if you've watched this far and you haven't hit that subscribe and notifications bell in the corner over there, you need to do it now.
Yeah, you need to fund dance pot noodles.
Yeah, and if you want more exclusive content, things on meta-analysis on how to win tournaments and stuff like that, what's been doing well in events, and very soon more additional really cool content that we're
Yes.
planning on putting in, or you would just like to support the channel and you like amazing discounts off our web store, then head over to glasshammergaming.co.uk and join the elite. Until next week, guys, play loads of 40k and we'll see you later.